Good evening and welcome. Welcome to another exciting edition of the program here. Liberia First On Ht. It's Thursday, March the 28th, 2024. We've got a great show coming up here for all of us here tonight. So invite someone, like the page, follow the page, and be my guest. On the countdown is day number 50, since Joseph Yuma Boyka declared his assets without publication on February 8th, 2024. If you join us for the very first time, we say welcome to you. On this podcast, we insist to be civil with one another. There will be no curse words, no insults of any kind. If you don't like what we say, what we do here, we invite you to switch the channel, move to another channel, and you can come back later on. We just got signal from Facebook that we are having some difficulties. It's system-wide from Facebook. Some people are not able to go live on Facebook. You are not able to comment. And what have you? Facebook said they are investigating. So just let us know where are you receiving us from? Are you on Facebook? Are you on YouTube? Where are you receiving us from? So invite someone and let them know that we are up and running. Our hot topics tonight: Liberia Supreme Court issues stay order. The Supreme Court of Liberia has cited the Justice Minister and asset recovery team and issued a stay order in the seizures of private properties, as well as ordered the immediate return of all vehicles seized. The court also heard arguments in the Tenure Positions Cases filed with it. Let's dig deeper. Also coming up, Ministry of Finance Development Planning, Deputy Minister, big lie. The Deputy Minister of Finance, Anthony G. Myers, has told a big lie about the International Monetary Fund. He said the IMF was concerned about, in quotation marks, the massive employment by CDC and not the harmonization. End of quote. But the IMF published article On the harmonization says otherwise. Another digging deeper story for us here tonight. Who's advising Joseph Human Boakai? Boakai has issued Executive Order number 128, suspending surcharges on petroleum products, while the draft budget submitted to the legislature projected over $14 million in revenues from the surcharges on petrol. CLSG budget is reduced by 75% from $12 million to $3 million, while the energy and environment budget is also reduced by 36% from $28 million to $18 million. He wants Cote d'Ivoire energy to increase power being supplied to Liberia from 25 kilowatts to 50 kilowatts. How does he pay for all these when surcharges revenue becomes zero? Does Executive Order number 128 renders the submitted budget null and void? Who is advising Joseph Human Boakai? Let's dig deeper. Financing propaganda. Who else procured cars? Exposed. Representative Yeke Koliba have exposed a plot by JNB and cohorts to remove Speaker J. Funati Kofa, a USD $4,500 coupon drone on J-Mart, a furniture store in Monrovia, was said to have been given to each representative as bribe by the Minister of State to remove J. Funati Kofa, Speaker. Let's dig deeper.
Have you ever pondered about the intricacies of a national budget, how it's divided, and whether it truly serves the best interests of the public? Today, we're diving into the labyrinth of budget allocations, specifically focusing on the recent draft budget submitted to the legislature by the President of Liberia, Joe Boakai. Let's dissect the numbers a bit. The Ministry of State's budget, previously standing at a hefty $20 million, saw a significant reduction, now weighing in at a leaner $9 million. The Office of the President, too, experienced a cut, going from $4.4 million to $2.2 million. The Vice President's budget wasn't spared either, shrinking from $4 million to $2 million. The legislature's budget, once a colossal $67 million, has been pruned to $38 million. The Pro Temp's budget and the Speaker's budget have also been cinched, reduced from $4 million to $1.2 million and $2.2 million to $1.6 million, respectively. Even the Deputy Speaker's budget felt the pinch, dropping from $1 million to just over $515,000. But it's not all about cuts and reductions. Some areas have seen a boost in their allocations. The Ministry of Education, for instance, saw an increase from $98 million to a promising $105 million. The University of Liberia's budget also got a bump, rising from $30 million to $32 million. The agriculture sector, a vital part of the economy, saw an increase from $4 million to $5 million. And the health sector, it witnessed a healthy boost from $64 million to $75 million. These adjustments aren't arbitrary. They reflect a strategic reallocation of resources towards priority areas like education, healthcare, and agriculture. At the same time, they implement cost-saving measures in administrative and legislative functions. In essence, this draft budget is not just about numbers. It's about setting priorities, making tough decisions, and above all, striving for a better tomorrow. It may not be perfect, but it's a significant stride towards improvement. The impact of these changes could be profound, shaping the future of education, healthcare, and agriculture in Liberia. So the next time you ponder about the national budget, consider this. It's more than just a document with numbers. It's a roadmap to a nation's priorities, a mirror reflecting its values, and a blueprint for... You ever pondered about the intricacies of a national budget, how it's divided, and whether it truly serves the best interests of the public? Today, we're diving into the labyrinth of budget allocations, specifically focusing on the recent draft budget submitted to the legislature by the president of Liberia, GEO-POLITICAL. Let's dissect the numbers a bit. The Ministry of State's budget, previously standing at a hefty 20 million, saw a significant reduction, now weighing in at a leaner 9 million. The Office of the President, too, experienced a...
Thank you. So, and the Minister of State will pay, right? You see your Minister of State, right? They are going to pay, right? Okay, that's your signature. Thank you so much. Thank you. 4,500, you want to change there, right? Thank you. So, and the Minister of State will pay, right? You see your Minister of State, right? They are going to pay, right? Okay, that's your signature. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So you quick to choose. No problem. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So you quick to choose. No problem. Thank you. So you quick to choose. No problem. Thank you. So you quick to choose. No problem. Thank you. Thank you. So you quick to choose. No problem. Thank you. Thank you. So you quick to choose. No problem. Thank you. So you quick to choose. No problem. Thank you. That's a 500 you want to change there, right? Thank you. So, and the Minister of State will pay, right? You see your Minister of State, right? They are going to pay, right? Okay, that's your signature. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So you quick to choose. No problem. Thank you. Listen to it.
So that was the conversation between Yekawa Kolova and the management of GEO-POLITICAL. So, folks, this is the GEO-POLITICAL company. This is the GEO-POLITICAL company.
I wanted to say myself more than that because there was a serious situation that happened. It was not about utilizing the presidential lounge. Wow. Honestly, before we left Accra, the government of Ghana always, even after he left office, allowed the president to use their presidential lounge. So we took off from the Jubilee Lounge, which is the presidential lounge. Wow. Yes, they have always given that courtesy to him, and they give it to him on that day. So that he said, look, before we take off, we want to know where we will, what is the final resting place of the aircraft. They have a checklist. So I said, okay, talk to the people, it will be the presidential lounge. We got in the plane. Before the plane could take off, she said, the people still saying, they need to know. And then the pilot said, well, I need to complete my checklist. Those who know aviation, before you take off, anything, they got to show you why let me make it simple. Why you park the plane? You were calling the people who were like, I said, well, let me take charge of it. I called the Minister of State, Grace Bay. I said, I got a nickname for you. I said, veteran. Also, he said, hey, veteran. I said, well, former President Weah is on his way to Liberia, and we want to know whether you have built the presidential lounge. He said, oh, yeah. Oh, no, veteran. It's not an issue. Okay. So we told the pilot, we put it on his checklist. We took off, like about 35 minutes to landing. On the plane, because sometimes when I go to you private jet, your phone can be working. Yeah. They say, the people coming from Liberia, they say they like the place, they will like the place. I said, let me talk to the protocol officer. She said, oh, you need to call the marshal before we can, we're already in the air, before we can see where. So the pilot, I spoke to one of the what's the word? The staff.
Quickly, we have to take our break to be
ready. Before the break, go ahead. I am feeling that because the meeting happening, and everybody saying it differently. Yeah. So give me a couple of minutes.
So right after this, we'll take our break. Okay. Then you continue.
Okay. So one of the staff on the plane said that we need to, you can tell us what is going to happen. I said, but call the tower because we're the prime minister away from landing. He said, I'm not getting it. I called Minister Grisby again. He said, no, brother, don't worry, y'all land to the place. Y'all land, y'all go to the man park the plane, y'all use the VIP launch. Minister Grisby, I have a copy of the call logs. If I call him, he answered. One way in the air, the pilot couldn't get. So I told the pilot, listen, for me, it was so dangerous. So I considered, and I spoke to the crew and said, consider the option of landing in Sierra Leone or go back to Accra. He said, oh, let me try again. He called the tower answer him and said, look, when you can land safely, then we'll decide where your final parking position will be. I said, pilot, let's call. I took the phone. I told President Wayne, I said, let me call President Maladio to call his people so they can allow us to land in Sierra Leone. Because it was like, based on the procedural things, we couldn't really land in Liberia. While we were in the air, this thing was not happening while we were on the ground. So it was not about using the place. He said, oh, talk to the pilot again. The pilot said, okay, I got them. He said, I can land safely. When we land, they will decide where the final parking place will be. I said, do you want to do that? He said, yes. It's not a safety issue, but it's a procedural violation. But we land and then we make notation and file it to the CAA, which is the number. I'm not a pilot. I don't know how it works. He said that. Now, so we strongly consider the option of taking President we have to land in Sierra Leone because of the lack of cooperation and the laissez-faire attitude. We're in the air. And you can't even talk to the pilot. You're not talking to nobody. I said, it's not like the former president is somebody who, like, I told him, I said, Chief, let's go back to Accra. As the pilot who got enough, the other crew member to go back to Accra. She said, yes. Can we go to Sierra Leone if we allow? And then it got to be emergency landing because we didn't. And they were planning to land there. Okay. The professionals at the airport, the tower will say, no, land, they will handle the procedural issues. I said, can we land safely? He said, yes. So we landed. When we landed, he stopped. I went to him to stop. They said, oh, I saw the people coming. He moved to the second place. They had locked with both the presidential law. So for me, and I told President I said, for me, this was a danger to your life. Because it's not normal that while you're in the air, the place is supposed to start, the people say, oh, don't stop there. But he said, look, that's time I will stop to the regular place. All the thing about actually regular law. I don't need all of this. So that is the fact. Yes. Take a break. It's a critical issue.
We gotta take a break to be right back.
For me, I saw it as an assassination attempt. For me, he said no.
That's too dangerous.
Can we land safely? He said yes. So we landed. When we landed, he stopped. I went to him to stop. They said, oh, I saw the people coming. He moved to the second place. They had locked with both the presidential lounge. So for me, and I told President I said, for me, this was a danger to your life. Because it's not normal that while you're in the air, the place is supposed to start, the people say, oh, don't stop there. But he said, look, that's time I will start to the regular place, all the thing about actually the regular lounge. I don't need all of this. So that is the fact. Yes. Take a break.
We gotta take a break
because it's a critical issue.
We gotta take a break to be right back.
For me, I saw it as an assassination attempt. For me, that is the fact. Yes. Take a break.
We gotta take a break
because it's a critical issue.
We gotta take a break to be right back.
For me, I saw it as an assassination attempt. For me, he said no.
That is too dangerous.
If you're on the ground, I was in the plane, and then we couldn't listen because a plane cannot land when you don't give you the necessary permissions. And he said, "Oh no, this is a procedural issue. But you land to the place, you land, you go to the man park the plane, you use the VIP logs." Minister Grisby, I have a copy of the call logs. If I call him, he answered. One way in the air, the pilot couldn't get. So I told the pilot, listen, for me, it was so dangerous. So I considered, and I spoke to the crew and said, consider the option of landing in Sierra Leone or go back to Accra. he said, "Oh, let me try again." He called the tower outside and said, "Look, when you can then save it, then we decide where your final parking position is." I said, "Pilot, let's call." I took the phone. I told President we have.
That's why you have to protect it. If they think they will see this election, you will not allow it. Because if you do it, that's the end of this country. If you do it, that's the end of this country. If you do it, that's the end of this country. If you do it, that's the end of this country. Do it, that's the end of this country. 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 That's why you have to protect it. If they think they will see this election, you will not allow it. Because if you do it, that's the end of this country. That's why you have to protect it. If they think they will see this election, you will not allow it. Because if you do it, that's the end of this country. That's why you have to protect it. If they think they will see this election, you will not allow it.
Stop slipping. Whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your. Come on, come on, come on. I know you're sleeping now. You gotta wake up some more, yeah? Okay, let's go. The people who us, the people that was, the government betray us. They betray us so much. I said the the people who are so, the
People lie to us.
the government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they can lie. I said we tired with their lies. We tired with their promises that led us to a lot of damages. We tired with that speech they preach indeed, and now you need
They deceive us. They think we saw it frustrate us.
So why did you lie?
Why did you steal? Why did you allow the citizens to grieve?
You see, we just tell you that why we voted you. But you screw us, you screw us, you use us a little or abuse us so. Why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask.
What a lie to us.
People fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they can knock the government. No one to trust. My people don't want to hope on nobody. My hope that I have
Has been broken.
I'm telling you, brother. So where are the schools? Where are the roads? Where are the jobs that they say they could afford? But they too selfish. The people tired with their rhetoric. People tired. You see the reason why we ask why the government betray. They have enough of time, but yeah, then instead they delay.
People suffer.
No work, but people crying for hunger. Look at. Your vision and your mission, your intention to the nation is poor. You got nothing to show. Nothing. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask.
The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. I said they lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they kidnap, they corrupt. Hey God. With their lies,
tired with
their promises
that left us to a lot of damages. We tired with that speech they preach in DNA unique they deceive us.
They think we saw it frustrate us.
So why does you lie?
Why does you steal? Why does you allow the citizens to grieve? You see, we just tell you. But now you vote tell me.
But you fool us.
You screw us, you use us a little us, abuse us. So why?
The government should lie. Why?
But that's the question that we ask.
The people fool us.
The people lie to us.
The government betray us. They betray us so much.
I said they lie.
People suffer, no work, but people crying for hunger. Look at. Your vision and your mission, your intention to the nation is poor. You got nothing to show, nothing. So why? The government should lie. Why?
But that's the question that we ask. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. I said they lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they corrupt, they collapse. God. Tired with the promises
that led us to a lot of damages. We tired with that speech they preach in DNA unique they deceive us. They think we saw it frustrate us. So why does you lie?
Why does you steal? Why does you allow the citizens to grieve? You see, we just tell you. That's why we vote tell you. But you screw us. You use us.
Use us
a little or abuse us. So why?
The government should lie.
Why? But that's the question that we ask. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. I said they lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they corrupt, they connect. Ego. The people lie to us. They can lie, they can steal, they corrupt, they connect. They fool also. The people lie to us. Ego. Folks, good evening to you and welcome to all of you joining us here. We are very grateful to be in your company tonight. Once again, wherever you are receiving us from, we say welcome. Those of you on the FM dial, great to have you there for the past 200 and almost 50 hours non-stop entertainment. That's what we do here. And those of you following on YouTube, Facebook, we say welcome to you wherever you are receiving us from. Welcome. We got a word today from Facebook that it was having some problem. People not able to go live. Some people not able to comment. I read one or two comments past times yesterday and day before yesterday's show that people were not able to make comments. I think it's system wide. So the message is that Facebook is working on it, and hopefully everything will be resolved. But we are great that you are receiving us wherever you are. Welcome to you. If you are celebrating your birthdays, anniversaries, and special milestones tonight, we say welcome. And this broadcast is dedicated to you. Okay. We've been joined from Europe, Rosalind Wenley from Switzerland, also from the Netherlands. Apostle Dabasio is here with us tonight. We got a great show. Miss Wenley, how you doing? I was waving to you backstage, but apparently you are not paying attention.
Sorry about that. How are you?
Yeah.
I'm wonderful. I'm wonderful. Bless God.
Awesome. Yeah. It's a great evening here from
Yes.
Detroit. It's cool, but it's been sunny. The weather has
Yes, it
been
is
nice.
cold. It's
Yeah.
cold here too.
Right. How's everything else?
Everything is fabulous except for Mama Liberia. Got us on
Except for
our
Mama
toes.
Liberia. All eyes on Mama Liberia. All hearts on
Yes.
Mama Liberia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you doing, Apostle Seal? How you
Apostle
doing?
Sio,
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you.
welcome. How you doing?
Yeah. Good morning to you there. Good night to you there.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, Rosalind, I like that glasses. I think Mr. Gimon told about that glasses, right? I glasses.
I'm a spa glass.
That the one that can see the false asset recovery people and begin to
Exactly.
The fake asset recovery people.
yeah, the fake
Yeah.
asset recovery people.
Asset
Yeah.
recovery, I can detect. They can
Yeah.
detect it. They go
Those donkeys. You saw my post about the donkeys?
Oh yes, I did.
I said the legislator when I get those donkeys and that money.
Yeah, I saw the post. I saw the post of great post.
Oops, donkeys.
Yeah. They shouldn't
Yeah.
get them down.
Oops,
Zero.
donkeys. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Man.
Oh yes.
So, what caught your attention today, Miss? Let's start with you, Miss Welly.
Well, I went through what you posted on the three. It was the three cases that were being investigated today at the
Supreme Court.
At the Supreme Court,
Yeah.
and I think the new Justice Minister, in my opinion, seems like he's gonna be on the side of the law and not being biased, because for what the argument what I'm saying there on the tenure positions, that hey, if you don't want to keep the man, you have a lot of money to spread around, and you have two people you have to pay, then go ahead, pay the people the tenure positions.
That's it. That's his argument.
That was his argument, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that was his argument.
His argument was that
to take money from taxpayers.
Taking
you'll
the
be
taxpayers'
you'll be
money.
paying two people for one
You'll be
position.
paying for not doing nothing.
Right.
Only because you breach contract. You breach contract because it's like a contract. The tenure position is like a contract for a certain time, and if you breached it, you have to pay the consequences. But why do that?
Why do that?
Why have two person on a particular position at a particular position in that same position with the same salary and paying double salaries?
And paying double salaries.
Yeah.
Pay somebody off, then you begin to pay somebody.
You pay another person.
And then you say that person taking up a tenured position.
Yes.
What's the meaning of tenure?
What is the mean exactly? What is the meaning of tenure when you cannot honor it?
You can't complete the tenure. You can't honor it. It's part of the laws of our land. Apostle Sio,
yeah.
What caught your attention today on social media?
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Gimon. Yeah, that's it. So you see that the cases that were taken to the Supreme Court, you see that the Liberian people are winning the case, because this is not about CDC or whosoever. It's about the Liberian people. The
Liberian people, correct.
And also, you see that the law is the law. You can't bend the law. You know, we know that the people that were put together as so-called asset recovery, they are just people full of grudges. They just came to be vindictive. So what I noticed today is that all the cases, Patrick Sulu was given the benefit of the doubt, and our sister Finabondo was given the benefit of the doubt. And you see that on the other side, the people are angry. April 29 people, their own Yaka Koluba came on their own platform, and they wanted to eat him raw. But Yaka still a grunt. I'm not a supporter of Yaka, I don't support him.
Right.
But you want April 29 to show and you see the anger that they expressed towards him. They were even begging. They were practically begging him, to twist his voice. Why is it now that he's not supporting Baka and folks, and why is it that is he now a sedition, blah blah, trying to beg him, in that kind of psychological way. But at the end of the day, he told them black and white listing, I'm not going to support no Baka. Baka, he's a travelist. He allow Prince Moi, and the other people to employ their own, family members, and so he thought about everything that the government is doing that is wrong. And then he said that if it was wrong yesterday, it is also wrong today. So he maintained his standard, and now you see that everybody is calling him, oh, the man crazy. But when he was, talking against President Weah's government, he was good. Yeah, he was a good man. He was not crazy.
He wasn't crazy.
No, but now that he's still talking the same way, but against their government, oh, the man are foolish man. The man are, these are the words they are using.
Right.
So it really caught my attention. And, there's this lady, quickly, Mr. Gilman, there's this lady, some locally and what have you.
Jemima,
the woman, I mean, you can just feel the anger, Rosemary, I don't know if you noticed that the anger in the lady.
She was once a sedition.
Yeah, she's so bitter against Western Tape, against seditions, and and because of that, she always just make herself shame.
Western Tape was her boss at our commerce ministry.
Yes, and she
was deputy to him.
Yeah, and she offered gross insubordination to Western Tape, and these are some of the things that but the way she expressed, so the way she expressed herself, and you can see the hatred. And at the end of the day, she's been made shame in every way. Right. She want to go after Acedo with Joshua. She will fall down on the ground, bang. And so if anybody knows Jemima, tell her to slow down because it's not working for her. It's not working.
No, it's not working.
Thank you, Mr. Gilmore. Yeah.
No doubt. Thank you very much. Folks, again, welcome. Paula Orita read too. Where you coming from? Which planet you on? She said, Mr. Gilmore, they remove the MCSS superintendent. Who gonna stay? The people trying to remove sweepers, janitors. And then you talk about the remove MCSS superintendent.
Paula talking small so.
Yeah.
You think that joke?
You think that joke? They're removing everybody.
Everybody. Come on, go 10-year position.
10-year position to going after them. Yeah. Welcome to all of you there. Paula Collins, good to see you on here again. Jackie Washington, welcome. Morris A.M. Jabater, welcome there from Monrovia, Liberia. He says he's watching from Point 4 Junction. Welcome to you there, Jabater. Good to see you. And I hope you're doing well with the Ramadan as well. Mr. and Mrs. Stephen Kier said, good evening, Wild Michael. Truly, our country is in a stage of hopelessness after many years of independence from what we are seeing on the grounds, but we are following from our end, sir. Absolutely. Welcome to you there, Pops, and the big sister there. Good to see you both on here tonight. Sabina Harris, Diana Hoskins, welcome to all of you. It's great to have you all on here tonight. If you join us for the very first time, we say welcome to you on this podcast. We insist to be civil with one another. There will be no curse words, no insults of any kind, okay? If you don't like what we say, what we do here, please switch the channel, move to another channel, and you can come back again. But if you try to use profanities of any sort, we will block you such that
FBI will come after you. She's right here.
The FBI will come after you. You see the glasses on Rosalind's face?
Somebody said, Mr. Gilmore.
FBI.
FBI.
Yeah, CIA, everything.
Yeah.
AB Connor, welcome to you there, brother. Good to see you, and hopefully we'll get you on momentarily. Okay, welcome.
How you
So,
doing, AB?
yeah, welcome, folks. Both of you there, your microphones are open. You can come on anytime you feel like.
Thank
Okay,
you.
yeah, as always. Today is the day number 50. 50 since Joseph Boyka declared his assets on February the 8th, 2024, without without any publication to the Liberian people. He has not told the Liberian people whether he paid those loans from IB Bank or he's still owing, and whether he owe mortgage or he renting a home he's in or whatsoever. The Liberian people don't know. All right, it's day number 50. We're holding the countdown here. Mass SP Payroll says they are now planning to fire all sedition supporters of President Weah who are working at the Freeport in Monroeville. About 100 plus staff. Imagine that. Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah. No, but
no wow inside. Why am I saying
no
wow?
wow inside. Don't be surprised. Don't be shocked. You know, just when people stay over 6 months at their jobs, just say thank God. Because if he saw what I saw the guy picture today, and I thought that was a woman. No, honest to God, the deputy minister from finance.
Oh, the guy was talking plenty thing about how he termed it
the harmonization.
The harmonization, you call it.
This picture right here. When I saw it,
I thought I was a woman too, though.
I thought that was a woman. Thank you. When I saw this picture today, I thought that was a woman. But then when I went to read the story, I said, "Oh, that Anthony G. Myers."
You know him?
I don't know him, but that's the name. That's the name.
Okay.
Yeah. Honest to God, I thought this was a woman, and people say, Diana Hoskins said myself. I thought so too.
I call him man. Like when I was reading the stuff you posted.
Yeah.
And then I saw it and I said, okay, whatever, Mr. Whatever, Mr. or Mistress or whoever you are.
Yeah.
I said it to myself, talking to myself. So now that you say it makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Julius Melton, happy belated birthday, my man. Good to see you. Said we gave UP government chance. They will remove all seditionists who have died from the various funeral homes in the name of asset recovery.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And Nina Kuya said, is that man? That man.
That man.
That man, Anthony G. Myers. And Leon Harris said, I hope he's not playing number 11.
He played two hands on the way.
Yeah, he played two hands. So this he's now acting minister at the Ministry of Finance. He said, and I quote, the actual concern from the IMF was the massive employment by the CDC, thereby causing a huge wage bill deficit. That's what he said. A massive employment by CDC. Okay, so you understand why they are going after people I like how they are coordinated to execute their devilish evil plans.
Yeah. Yeah.
They are extremely coordinated in this exercise. The CSA, Civil Service Administration or Agency, is talking about blotted payroll. Freeport is talking about blotted payroll. The Ministry of Finance, Transportation, everywhere. They're talking about
from day one, Mr. Gilmore.
payroll being blotted by seditions, whereby under the George Weah administration, almost 10, 12,000 ghost names were removed from the payroll.
Right.
All right. They inherited a payroll of almost 74,000 names on the payroll. About 74,000.
Wow.
When Unity Party took over in 2005-06, the budget was about $60 to $80 million. The budget, 1 year budget for the country, $80 million. They blotted the payroll. They right size and downsize, hire their people, increase salaries to the extent that the payroll became a wage bill became about 298 to 320 million. The monthly envelope salaries was around 28, 32 million per month. Okay, so who blotted the payroll? Who blotted the payroll?
Unity Party.
You took a national budget from 80 million to 500, 600 million. When the international community was funding the budget, the United States government was providing $350 million every year. It was a law passed by Congress, signed into law by George Bush, the son, to finance the Liberian budget, the Liberian government budget by $350 million each year. Besides the debt waiver, besides the donor conference held in Paris, France, and New York, Switzerland, all those places where billions of dollars were raised. Okay? They came out, blotted the payroll, increased salaries exponentially. Where AB Corner eh? Yes, they padded the payroll, increased it to the extent that no government after Unity Party could have succeeded, such that it would take the wisdom of George Weah and his financial team, coupled with the pressure from the International Community Fund, International Monetary Fund, and the World Bank, IMF, and the World Bank, to tell them, say, hey, you have to do something. You cannot just run the government like this. You have to stabilize macroeconomics. Okay? So what did the government do under pressure? What did the government do? the government. AB said that one a good English. I understand. Thank you, Prof. Lady Doma, welcome to you there. Captain Doe, welcome. Good to see you. Yeah. Ato Solo Senior, welcome. Young man, how you doing? Good to see you. So what did the government do? The government went to work and initiated a number of things. Primarily, the harmonization. Okay. For this guy with a face of a female, today they have one picture trending on Facebook. They say, I don't know how to say this is a man. Now turn to gay. You saw that picture? In a black dress with long sleeve, short dress.
No, I didn't see it.
You see that? You see that? Let me put somebody in trouble. Let me put Eddie Mayata's son, Joseph Richie, and Ato Solosia in trouble. And y'all see that guy there in the dark.
The ball guy.
The ball guy. And you see that ball guy in the dark. You'll be in trouble when you go home.
What?
Yeah. That's how beautiful the ball guy is. The gay ball. Sam Racing gay ball. Yeah. Okay. The how our acting finance minister looking. When I saw his picture, that's what I thought. Yeah. I saw it on an international blog, and then a Liberian blog pick it up. And what is this?
And they put dress on he or.
Yeah, they put dress on he or. Okay, so this is the press release that you are looking at by the International Monetary Fund. When they reach the decision with the Liberian government to carry on some what we will call austerity measures. Measures intended to resolve or bring our whatsoever in compliance. Okay. IMF reaches staff level agreement with Liberia on an economic and financial program that could be supported under the extended credit facility. That could be supported. What I'm trying to say here, they have been trying in futility with the Salif Boaka government to clamp down on the skyrocketed salaries. We got our old man there listening to now. We got to bring the English down.
Yeah, the BB English.
Yeah. They catapulted the salaries.
You have to extrapolate.
Yeah,
you have to
let's
bring
extrapolate the big words from the from the diction here tonight. We have to extrapolate the terminologies from the diction tonight. Yeah.
Yes.
We're not dissecting anything here, right?
No.
Right. Favor Tioe, welcome there from okay, Favor say he's a Nigerian. His name is Bob Brisky. Yeah, that's the name under the picture. Thank you. Yeah, that's the name. Bob Brisky.
The transvestite.
The trans. Yeah, transvestite. Comfort Wilson, welcome. How you doing there? And what is the? I brought my 1 cent candy, my 1 cent candy fall down. Mario, pick it up. And what is this?
And what is this?
And what is this?
That your birthday.
That your birthday. Okay, let me bring this down.
It's a game where you grew up and want too many girls, man. Wow.
I get that's why I get all girls.
Oh, I want to know high and seek showing
Yeah.
it up like you get me see the so
We
girls.
will share this on Junior High Talk page so that you get it from there. It's a whole booklet so that you get it from there and you can run with it on your individual pages and let people know. But let's highlight some of the things that this Gabo deputy minister said that is not true. Yeah. He stated he stated that the CDC government wrongly implemented the IMF advice by introducing harmonization. The acting minister added that the actual concern from the IMF was the massive employment by the CDC, thereby causing a huge wage bill.
The way he told this,
Okay.
the IMF told him, huh?
Yeah, that what he said, but they do these things as if to say only they alone can research or have access to information.
She is of no match to teach to wear.
This press statement or press release was October 29, 2019. The Liberian authorities and IMF staff reached a staff level agreement on a new program subject to fulfillment of significant prior actions in the fiscal and monetary areas. The key objective of the program are to restore macroeconomic stability, provide a foundation for fiscally sustainable, inclusive growth, and address weaknesses in governance. One of the key elements of the program is implementation of a 2020 budget that constrains expenditure to available resources and avoids inflationary and reserve depleting borrowing from the Central Bank of Liberia. Discussions took place during IMF negotiation missions in June and September 2019, and most recently during 2019 IMF annual meetings. The IMF team, led by Mika Saito, engaged with a high-level delegation from Liberia, led by Minister of Finance and Development Planning Samuel D. Twe and Central Bank of Liberia Governor Nathaniel Petrie. The economic context and framework for these discussions were informed by the 2019 Article 4 consultation with Liberia that was concluded by IMF Executive Board May 31st, 2019. Okay? The part that is of very significance to us here is this one that I'm going to highlight in the blue. Can you guys see it? Okay. That highlighted portion right there.
You can see the highlighting, but it's too far. It's too far away.
I know it's far away.
Okay.
That is system. Staff welcomes the Liberian authorities' determination to restructure the wage bill. This is a key policy reform needed to free up fiscal space and make a credible and viable budget possible, while also increasing transparency, accountability, and equity.
Right.
It is noteworthy that all three branches of government participated and that the process yielded a progressive outcome, in that the burden was borne by the higher paid employees. with the poorest benefiting from salary increases, including among teachers, health workers, and the line security forces. This is the IMF press statement of October 2019. Where in there did the IMF talk about the CDC government blotted the payroll? Where did it talk about that?
Nowhere.
Eh?
They imagine it.
Let me copy that paragraph and post it for all of you so that you see it.
You put you on the job too big for them.
It's too big. Yeah. This is it right here. You can see it.
Mm-hmm.
You want to take a screenshot of it? You can take a screenshot. That's the complete Facebook didn't take all, but that's almost the entire paragraph right there. Salary increases, including among teachers, health workers, and the line security forces. That's the missing piece right there at the bottom. So you can see that with the last post there or comment from GST. All right. Staff welcomes the Liberian authorities' determination. You see authorities with a S apostrophe.
Yeah.
That is the ownership. They didn't hide what they wanted to do. Besides that, they were pressured. The government was pressured to do this. IMF could not have loaned or borrowed Liberia any money if the government had not done this, as clearly stated in this press release. Okay, the next paragraph says the staff level agreement is subject to fulfillment of significant prior actions in the fiscal and monetary areas that will need to be undertaken by the Liberian authorities. Assuming these are satisfied in a timely manner, it is anticipated that the IMF Executive Board could consider approval of Liberia's formal request for financial support. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't do this, we're not going to give you support. And all of these was against the backdrop, this paragraph right here, was against the backdrop that the government was seeking the Eton and Ibomaf loan. IMF tied her hands not to go after those loans, and that they needed to do these things to free up some spaces for this money to come in. They didn't want to send 500 million and all 500 million goes to salary, like what Joseph Boakai budget is all about. 93% of Boakai's budget is recurrent salaries. There is nothing there for roads. There is nothing for development, human capacity development, nothing there. And they want us to believe what the AR white man said in that audio we play for you. They want us to believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I'm trying to publish the next paragraph for you. Yeah.
You see, it's, while you are publishing, Mr. Gilmore, this is clear. You can see that the IMF, they were very happy with President Weah government when the decision
to harmonize the salaries.
Yeah, they were very happy for that. Yeah.
You see the IMF press statement is talking about people in the higher up losing money And people at the bottom getting pay increases. Teachers, health workers, security. Eh? You see that? But that guy who got a face look like
Bob Whiskey.
yeah, Bob Brisky
Or
talks
Brisky,
about IMF was unhappy with employment. No, IMF insisted they cleaned the payroll, they did the harmonization, and all of that. In the
Not a-
absence of those, there will be nothing coming in.
that I payroll cleaning up made them fakes got they got very rich.
They
In
got
fact,
very enraged. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. This is it.
Because a lot of them were on the payroll, like ghosts,
Yeah.
collecting monthly salary without working, and then when that thing came about, they were rage. It was all over
were.
the place.
Absolutely.
Couldn't breathe.
Yep. So, where in here did we see IMF being unhappy? Where? Nowhere. Nowhere there. Nowhere there. Okay. The government had to do these things in order to free up a whole lot
Assets. Mhm,
to stabilize macroeconomic,
mhm.
to stabilize the budget, to get funding, and everything. Everything was dependent upon the execution of this. Okay? What they did was they blotted the payroll, they increased salaries, they hire people, they put people into tenured positions. All of these things happened in the last days of Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and Boakai. Tenured positions. They all came about towards their end time. President Weah took it. You heard me read there that it was Samuel Twe and Nat Petrie that came to the meeting, right? To the IMF
Yes.
meeting. Nat
Yeah,
Petrie was a carryover
From Unity Party, yeah.
from Unity Party at Central Bank. Nat Petrie, Milton Weeks,
Charles.
Charles Sirleaf, and a bunch of them at Central Bank were all rolled over, carry over. Okay?
Carry over, brought forward.
Yeah. You know?
You're using accounting terms on the people to know.
Yeah. Carry over, carry forward, brought forward.
Brought forward.
Yeah. And they wanted to roll us over.
Yes.
Like the songwriter Takunje said. They lied to us. They fooled
You know the
us.
party song there, I told you what the one stealing that nobody
Yeah,
played
they
them.
fooled
Give me
us.
that song.
They abuse us,
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
and they want us to roll over. That will not happen.
Hell to the no.
Christopher Barclays, welcome to you. So I listened to the information minister on Spoon TV, and he sounded very rude in answering questions from CDC panelists.
It being rude.
He must answer every question asked in a respectful manner from any citizen, regardless of their parties. That's who they are.
It's being
You know,
rude.
they behave in that manner, and they've trained their supporters, their followers, to do likewise. All right? That's what they do. Yeah.
Yep.
They've trained their followers, their surrogates, to do likewise. You just insult them. They say anything to you, say you agree or you cuss them out. That's why when they come here, they don't stay long here. They don't like to see the truth.
They
the
have
facts.
no manners.
No. They don't like to see the facts. We're not here for the numbers. We're here to educate, inform people for decision making.
Exactly.
You know, that's what we're here for. So all of what we just told you, can anybody tell us that we lie? Eh? Nobody can say that.
They can say, I want you to come and cause and run.
And cause and run.
You say,
Yep.
I see something here. Just made me Jack Jenner.
Well,
They say Joseph Baga Jr. has reportedly purchased former Speaker and now Senator Alex Tyler Hotel in Boys Town on the Robert Fee Highway.
but what you think they're playing?
And is currently renovating the property. Oh my God.
You think they're playing? They're not playing. We've been joined by Russia Basically Chaplain
with a traffic jam
from Australia, and of course Delano Tamasa from Bismarck, North Dakota. Let's say good evening to you there, Miss Chaplain. Welcome. How you doing?
Thank God. I'm fine.
Awesome.
Thank you for the hard work, and thanks to everybody.
No doubt.
Hi to Roslyn and the rest of the team. Apostle.
Hey, my dear sister, Russia, how you doing?
Welcome.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter,
yeah.
Good.
Happy Easter.
A Good Friday to her.
Is it Good Friday?
Yeah, Good Friday to me now.
Good Friday for me, yeah.
It's the holiday.
About to finish with Friday.
Yeah.
Tamasa, good evening. Welcome. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Doing absolutely fine. Thank you so much, the wise man, for having me on the global stage once again.
No doubt.
Let me say hi to Apostle Dabasio, sis Roslyn, Raja just came on. Let me say hi to all of you. Hopefully, my biggest nephew, Ebi Kone, will show up as well. But it's always a great honor, to always be on the platform and interact with all of you. Let me say hi to our people, more especially our followers, those that are trending, those that are listening to us back home, here in the diaspora, and all around the world. Let me say hi to all of you. It's always an honor for you people to tune in to listen to us. We'll never disappoint you people. We'll always stand for the truth and absolutely for the whole truth. But it's always great to team up with the wise man. Thank you.
No doubt. No doubt. Thank you, and welcome as well.
Mr. Demon, can I have 10 seconds?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, go ahead.
So quickly, I just want to chip this in. When a chieftaincy title is given to an individual, it means that the citizen have a very good respect for you. It means that you are a man of dignity and integrity. So in my capacity as Apostle DGCO, I will now extend the chieftaincy title to Tamasa. From today, we're going to call you Chief Tamasa. For your hard work, you are a chief. I'm not going to call you dependable nephew. Although you are my nephew, but you are the chief. Mr. Gemon, that's Chief Tamasa.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you're calling chief. He said,
Hey, Apostle, that title too heavy. I think.
Okay, Chief Tamasa.
Yeah.
Chief Tamasa.
Chief Delano Tamasa, we salute you.
Delano Tamasa, yes.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much, Apostle.
Yeah. Dagabui, Amadou Dagabui Blend, welcome. How you doing? Good to see all of you here. Chief Tamasa just been decorated by the Apostle.
The apostle of Dr.
Yeah.
It was, man.
Yeah.
He
The
deserve
apostle
it.
watching you.
He deserve
Yeah.
it. He deserve it.
You deserve it.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So as we were saying, they're trying to you see how they are coordinated about this salary thing that the IMF was mad with George Weah government. George Weah government hired a lot of people, and that's why they harmonized to cut people's salary and hire more people and blah blah blah, just to fire seditions or Liberians. Yeah. All right. That's all. That's the reason why they did it. Nothing else. Nothing else. All right. But they have realized they are not the only authority to information or gathering, to digging deeper. We initiated digging deeper, and everybody is digging into the stories of the day. Okay. That brings us to this asset recovery. I call it the donkey recovery team. if you saw my post today on social media, I said, legislature, please don't give a dime to JMB assets. Oops, donkeys witch hunt recovery team. Okay. Yeah, they are gangsters and state-sponsored looters. Don't give them, deny them every penny. All right, that's who they are. Okay. Imagine this guy who we showed the clip last night from the last time he and I met on Focus on Liberia, my young brother, George Lobo. George Lobo did a post today. He went on Google and Google the price of a 2016 Toyota Land Cruiser. And yeah, he Googled that, took screenshot of the vehicle and published it with 85,000 miles for $53,000. And then he said, yeah, it's the price of a 2016 Toyota Land Cruiser. All right. 50. He said, let me read it for you. There is nowhere in the world that you can buy a used Toyota Land Cruiser for $5,000. You cut that foolishness off. Here is the price today. Use your brain for once. It makes no sense. Robert Ernest D.W. Wilson, let GSA pay him back the $5,000. Okay. Let me put it up so you can see, so that people don't say I'm just doing something out of the blue. Yeah. This is it. You see it, right?
Yeah.
That's it. So, Sekou Carrasco responded to him. That's Carrasco comment right there. Do you see Carrasco right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, Carrasco. Carrasco said, the basis for depreciation on cars are found in section 204B1 of the Consolidated Revenue Code. Light machinery, including vehicles, are depreciated 40% per year. The car depreciates at 40% after year 1, 40% after year 2, and 20% after year 3. That's the legislated depreciation law.
Exactly.
Be on Facebook and talking Tabata, my brother, and believe that you are still campaigning until reality catch up with you guys. This jungle justice mentality will soon reach the bus stop. Okay? And people, a lot of people, almost 400 comments. Mariah Yakula said, that's Mariah right there, the highlighted one. That's the policy United Party put in place under Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Your officials then used it and benefited from it. Today it is bad because CDC officials are benefiting from it now. It's this hypocrisy about you that irks my soul. Okay? And then George Lobo came to Mariah Yakula and said, I challenge you to show that law. I challenge you to show that law. But the first response or respondent, Sekou Carrasco, cited the law, Section 204B1 of the Consolidated Revenue Code, demonstrated that assets like machinery depreciate at 40% year 1, 40% year 2, and 20%. Makes it 100%. Because the government abroad decided they will buy cars every 3 years. And that's why you saw Darius DeLon getting new cars. Okay? Every 3 years. I responded to him. And let me find my comment here. I responded to him. Let me see, where is that? And I told him, I said, if you had gone let me look for my comment. Okay, this is it. I said, this is me right here. You see that highlighted one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I said, George P. Lobo, if you had allowed college to go through you and not just going through college without any achievement, you would have known the law Chief Carrasco cited here. Government vehicles depreciate annually at 40%, 40%, and 20% in the 3rd year. Accordingly, the government abroad do not keep cars for more than 3 years. That's why you see the lawmakers get new cars every 3 years. You need to read the GSA Act on depreciation and disposal. You might learn a thing or two from there instead of publishing a Google photo. By your publication of a 2016 vehicle, you've defeated your own argument because the car has outlived its usefulness, just like the way you outlived your usefulness in Monrovia to return to the USA without an appointment in your mom's oldest brother government.
You spent almost 9 months in Monrovia.
Anyways, the Supreme Court has spoken with an immediate return of all vehicles and also placed a stay on all seizures by this witch hunt team. He responded to me. He said, maybe if you were not lying to being a journalist and was not misinforming the public, your CDC would not have been defeated. And I mean, I never told anybody I was a journalist. So I responded to him again. This is me right here. I said, George P. Lobo, your response is only a confirmation of everything that I said about you. You did not dispute any of what I said about your lack of qualifications, but decided to lie that I said I am a journalist. Do you think I don't know that doing 2 journalistic courses in a university does not make one a journalist?
Mm-hmm.
I've always maintained that I'm not a journalist.
No.
I'm on record for that with many people who thought I was. I have stated that in my show countless times. Don't lie on me, young man. Okay? He came back and said, I responded to him again and said, Lobo, you need to do the math. 40%, and 20% equals 100% depreciation. That was met on the books after your uncle first 12 years as vice president. Okay? And a lot of people argue with him and told him it was wrong. You don't go after people the way and fashion these guys are proceeding. Such that today, the Supreme Court, through Justice Yusuf Kaba, the justice in Chambers, Yusuf Kaba, Heidi Morgan, you ready to give him Goldman Gary or Mr. Gamer? Solo Senior, yeah. Okay, Yusuf Kaba, what her name? Ambassador Finda Bondo. That's a company the lady runs. A company. Okay? She runs a company. And so the manager of the company filed a writ of prohibition with the Supreme Court. Francis T. Blamo. And let me share that with all of us here. Francis Blamo filed a writ of prohibition with the Supreme Court. This is the writ. And it reads thus. Every time I say that, Rosalie can laugh. Office of the Clerk, Supreme Court of Liberia, Temple of Justice, Monrovia, Liberia, March 28, 2024. Councillor N. Oswald Twer, Minister, Ministry of Justice, 14th Street, Sinker, Monrovia, Liberia. Dear Councillor, in reference, gracious right, by and through its manager, Francis T. Blamo of the City of Monrovia, petitioner, versus the Asset Recovery Task Force, headed by Councillor Edwin Martin, also of the City of Monrovia, respondent, petition for a writ of prohibition. By director of His Honor, Yusuf D. Kaba, Associate Justice presiding in Chambers. You are hereby cited to a conference with His Honor on Monday, April 1st, 2024, at the hour of 11 a.m. in connection with the above captioned case. Meanwhile, you are ordered to release all vehicles seized and stay all season pending the outcome of the conference. Okay? And this is no April Fool. Not because they are citing them on April 1st, so you might think that April Fool. They're not April Fool. It's no April Fool Day. Okay? It's no April Fool Day. And we'll have a big news for you too. Maybe we'll extend it beyond April 1st. Yeah. Okay? So, they were running all over the place like cut-hair chickens, witch hunting people properties, because somebody said, oh, the Michael Gilmore car over there. And you don't like Michael Gilmore, you going after it. Oh, that Rosalind Welly get a horse. Oh, we'll turn our horse to Zogo Motel. We'll take some of these Zogo there from on the street and put them in those houses. That's your plan? That's how you rescue the country?
Can you imagine?
By stealing people's properties broad daylight? Taxi cops. Taxi cops. You go after taxi cops and tell people, say, prove your ownership. Prove your ownership. You are guilty until proven innocent. That's the country we find ourselves in. If somebody says anything about somebody who was in the CDC government, they take it face value. They go after you because they don't like you, because you are a seditious, or because you wore a blue t-shirt or a blue something, like they did with the late Joshua.
Yeah.
They killed him simply because he had on blue, and they knew him to be somebody from the CDC. He was always around Sir Joseph during the campaign and what have you. A brilliant young man with a bright future ahead of him.
Tell you.
They killed him only because he was sedition. And the perpetrators are walking around.
Yeah. Yeah.
They are walking around scot-free.
I wonder when they're going to be a protest for that one.
They are walking around. Okay? So here we are. The Supreme Court have issued a stay order on seizing cars. Did you see anybody on the streets today in Monrovia?
No.
Seizing cars? You will not see them on the street tomorrow. You will not see them on Monday.
They're not coming back on our street again. Period.
No. You know, that's not how the law works. Okay? That's not how the law works. Like they say, like they are acting according to the executive order. If you suspect somebody or a property, go after it, seize it, impound it, then you investigate. When it's supposed to be the other way around. Get a court order, search and seizure warrant. Get a court order. That's why you are a lawyer. Get a court order. But in the absence of that, you're not going to go anywhere. No, you're not going to go anywhere. And they were dealt a bloody nose today. All around. Every cases. They were dealt a bloody nose today in my Anthony Kessley voice. And the big thing he can say when he had an advantage, when he get edge over you, say, my man to tell you a political bloody nose. Yeah, and he's in the mansion with Joseph Boyka today. Yeah, he
and now you receiving the bloody nose, right?
He receiving the bloody nose. he even got paper towel. Yeah, he receiving the bloody nose.
You know that surprising bloody nose. You know that blood that can come from the blind side.
You can cut the left with your arm straight.
I'm telling you. All right. The Supreme Court today listened to all of those cases regarding the tenured position. All right, and this this journalist or lady from the New Public Trust, Game Never Lomo, did a fine write-up, and we gave her credit for that. We're going to read it in its entirety so that you understand what happened in the Supreme Court today, after which our analysts and panelists will come in, and then we'll take your calls as well. Okay, and read your comments, put it up, and it's a long write-up, so that's what we're going to do. All right? And as Supreme Court reserves ruling in all tenure cases, no, did Justice Minister contradicts President Boakai, legal advisor, as the Supreme Court reserves ruling in all tenure cases? By Game Never Lomo, L-O-M-O, New Public Trust. Temple of Justice, Monrovia. The arguments by the Justice Minister, Oswald Twe, at the Supreme Court appears to have contradicted the earlier comments by President Boakai's legal advisor regarding the president's appointment and removal of tenure position holders. While arguing before the full bench on some of those removed by President Boakai from their tenured positions, as such, Minister Twe argued that the petition was prematurely filed. He also argued that all those tenure holders are contractors, and as such, if any parties who breach the agreement under the law will settle the other parties. Justice Minister Twe further argued before the Supreme Court, all those holding public offices is a privilege and not a right. He added that the president only nominated individuals who hasn't been confirmed by the Senate, neither commissioned by the president, and therefore it didn't cause those petitioners any injuries. In quotation marks. If you think government has breached your contract right, what you do is to request your benefits and not run into court. Justice Minister justified.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
You know, and that law that provided for tenure position, he said, if you think the government breached your right, just ask them for pay. And there you go. Ask for pay, there you go.
No,
but not
there's no
run
work
into
like that.
court.
This is
So
not
then-
Banana Republic.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Why is it a law?
I'm disappointed.
Why is it a law? Minister Twe was arguing on behalf of the government of Liberia in the tenure position cases, namely Liberia Telecommunications Authority, National Identification Registry, Liberia Lottery Authority, and Governance Commission. The newly Justice Minister argued that no law has been violated, and he maintained that their positions that holding public office is not a right, but privilege, and prayed the Supreme Court to deny, dismiss, and quash the preemptory rate. In his earlier comment, President Joseph Yuma Boakai, legal advisor Councillor Bushuben Keita, revealed over the weekend that the cabinet has authorized the president to scrap all tenure positions or officials except those protected by the Constitution, urging him to appoint his trusted lieutenants in those positions. Councillor Keita said that the decision was reached by the cabinet at its first cabinet meeting held on Friday, February 23rd, 2024. In quotation marks, the cabinet has authorized the president, and it has been concluded as government policy. Who authorizes who? Is it the president or the cabinet?
The president.
Eh?
It's the other way around.
It's the other way around in this government. The cabinet has authorized the president, and it has been concluded as government policy that all of those tenured positions that the president will exercise his authority to appoint people in any position in the executive, whether the person has tenure or not, except those positions that are protected by the Constitution of Liberia, he said, end of quote. Quotation marks. If the tenure was created by statute, it is a position of the government that violates Article 56A. Keita said the cabinet has decided that those tenure positions violate Article 56A, which states all cabinet ministers, deputy and assistant cabinet ministers, ambassadors, ministers and consuls, superintendents of counties, and other government officials, both military and civilian, appointed by the president pursuant to this constitution, shall hold their offices at the pleasure of the president. End of quote. He referenced two precedence cases that the Supreme Court ruled in Martin Stanley Colley versus Executive Branch of Government and the LACC case filed by Edwin Clark Martin on the constitutionality of Articles 16.1 and 16.2 versus the new LACC Act, citing the Supreme Court's decision in the Edward Clark Martin, former Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission chairperson's case. Keita said the court ruled that tenure positions are contracts, and as such, officials holding such positions should be paid for their unexpired terms on a case-by-case basis. For example, if you went there in 2022, you have 4 years in 2024, and you still have another 2 years to go. You are terminated today, and the government owes you your 2 years pay. So we will treat it as if you are serving out your term. All right? If you don't, your term not expire, they will pay you, and then you go. And they bring somebody in and pay them more taxpayer dollars. That those contracts must be respected in keeping with Article 25 of the Constitution. Therefore, for all of those tenured positions, they are considered contracts for a definite period. And in all of such instances where there is employer and employee relationship established and there is an unexpired portion of the contracts, the Supreme Court has held. And we agree that those holding tenure positions should be compensated for the unexpired term. The Supreme Court, he said, indicated that the tenures are contracts, and those contracts must be respected in keeping with Article 25 of the Constitution. The president's legal advisor's comment comes after President Boyka made several appointments of officials to tenure positions where the tenures of the current officers in charge have not ended. Entities affected include the Liberia Telecommunications Authority, LTA, the Governance Commission, GC, the National Public Health Institute, NPHIL, the National Lottery, and the National Identification Registry. However, lawyers representing the petitioners said the government of Liberia, of President Joseph Boakai, has grossly violated the rights of those occupying tenured positions. Their respective lawyers argue those acts that established the LTA, NRA, Liberia Lottery Authority, and Governors Commission were violated by President Boakai, and as such, the president's actions should be prohibited. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court, headed by Chief Justice Siena Yo, said that the 4 petitions will have consolidated rulings exceeding the Environmental Protection Agency. In a stunning turn of events at the Supreme Court of Liberia, lawyers representing the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, were left humiliated and defeated after their arguments were torn apart by the justices. The court heard 5 cases regarding tenure positions on Tuesday, March 26, 2024. And this particular case involved Prof. Wilson K. Tape versus the executive branch of government, proved to be a major blow to the EPA. The EPA lawyers had claimed that President Weah had not followed the proper procedure outlined in the EPA Act of 2003 when appointing Prof. Tape as executive director. They argue that there was no policy council established to make this appointment. Additionally, they accuse Prof. Tape of violating Executive Order number 123 issued by former President Weah, which required all presidential appointees to resign before President Joseph M. Boakai's inauguration on January 22nd, 2024. However, when questioned by the justices, the EPA lawyers were unable to provide any evidence to support their claims of former President Weah's violation of the EPA Act. In a remarkable twist, one justice pointed out that the current President Boakai had also not followed the policy. The Policy Council, in appointing Dr. Yagbawolo, exposing the hypocrisy of the EPA lawyers' argument. The justices concluded that the EPA lawyers had no standing to raise the issue of alleged violation by former President Weah. Regarding Prof. Tape's alleged violation of Executive Order 123, the justices determined that no violation had occurred. The petitioner, Prof. Tape, presented evidence proving that he held a tenure position, exempting him from the provisions of the executive order that applied to non-tenured presidential appointees. The ruling in this case has been deferred until next week, leaving everyone eagerly waiting for the court's decision. This development highlights the intricacies of the legal system and the importance of presenting strong and well-founded arguments. Wow. So, that was from the Supreme Court of Liberia, arguments presented by both the defendants and the plaintiff in the tenured positions. Let's go to our team of analysts and panelists to hear their takeaways and what have you as I take a water break. Let's begin with Rosalind Wenley.
Sir.
Yeah.
Well, it was. I don't even know where to start from. It's a given to tell you the truth.
Start from anywhere. We talk plenty.
it's just so cumbersome about all of these accusation pulling and hauling here and there everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder what is the essence, real essence for this? You know, what is the real essence for this? You call yourself rescue. You came, you met things on the books. You met the work plan on the books. Yeah, let's say for the past government, but
Yeah.
there's a work plan. You said government is continuity.
Right.
So you come there. If you want to adjust to suit your leadership ability, do that. But to be going after people everywhere you turn, there's some attack here, there, and I think that I just follow the director for the Port of Bikina is also expecting to go to the courts
Mm-hmm.
because the guy left to go on an invitation uh, um, a conference, and behind him they're accusing him of doing something wrong.
Yeah.
This. I'm just trying to attach, what you have in rare, but that's the
That's
same
the
thing
same
that's going
story. Yeah.
going everywhere.
Right.
The young man met nothing at the Port of Buchanan, and he transformed it to the fullest to make it workable. Things that were never there, he brought them on to make the place to look professional. And this is a young man they also attacking now and accusing him of doing something that nobody can even say, you can't even put your hands on it.
No.
So it's just crazy all over the place with a Gilmore. It's like, where can we start from?
Where?
Okay? Where can we start from? Everywhere is noise. People driving their cars that they pay for themselves, you're pulling it down off their cars and harassment all over the place. This is
All over the place. Total
harassment.
harassment. Yeah.
This is harassment and bullying. I mean, people work for 6 years. President, we haven't chased, the party people
No.
out into those offices. Even the mayor board has served for 12 years. In the United Party government, serve in President we are government. They after her too
They
only
after her
because
because
she served in CDC government.
Yeah.
President we didn't do that. So what is it? What is it? Where is the leadership ability from this papi, this Findi papi now?
Where is it?
Where is the leadership ability? There is none.
Where is the experience? The 45 years experience in
I mean,
government.
45 years in government. You acting like you governing like a newcomer, a new kid on the block. Like a new kid on the block. Even the people that are not even professionals, they by far extremely better than the men that stay in government for 45 years.
45 years.
It's sad, Mr. Gilmer. It's kind of like you are breathless. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so cumbersome that it make you like you're going out of breath because you don't even know where to start from, how to digest this and move to the other one because it's just all over the place. All over the place.
It is.
The police director that was basically on their side, that were doing things to please them.
Yeah. During their protest, this man was feeding them, giving them food, giving them water. Yeah.
He's under attack. You know? I was just disappointed to hear Oswald Tware speaking about if you're a tenure position, no need to go to court. Why not?
Go to court. We'll just pay you.
Yeah.
We'll just pay you.
How sure are we the people who are going to get paid? They're going to be
Would just pay you and then you go home.
I was disappointed. I mean, this is a
Yeah.
lawyer I work with, counsel of the late Bromskin, though. Bromskin law firm, Oswald 12. To hear this kind of thing coming from him, I think I had a show and I mentioned here. I said, well, at least for once we have an intelligent law a lawyer and a justice minister. For you to speak like this, I'm just disappointed.
Right.
It's disappointing, Mr. Gilmore.
It is disappointing.
I am breathless. Let me just say that.
Breathless. Thank you.
I'm out of breath with
No
this.
doubt.
Miss
Chapin, Mr. G. Chapin.
Yeah, Mr. Gilmore. Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Mr. Gilmore, I think this government, the whole 6 years, is going to spend it in court because they don't want to play to the books.
They will spend it where?
They will spend a 6 years in the
They will
court.
spend it in court.
They're running the whole government in the court.
And they will keep
So
getting bloody noses.
Yeah, that's what happens if you don't want to play by the rule.
Right.
You want to play by your emotions and your vindictiveness. Your hate, you want to play by hate, and your lies, your falsehood you are told to the commoners to switch their interests from the previous ruling party to vote in charge of you want to prove a point. So they want to make a lot of mistakes trying to prove their point. That's what happens. You tell a lie and you have to tell another lie to cover up that lie. To cover up another lie.
Yeah.
So it's going to be in the code. It's going to be in the code. After this one, I don't know if they have any sense and self-dignity. They want to sit down and plan properly on the next course of action concerning those jobs, the tenure job, and concerning the access recovery. Because everything is just, I mean, the whole government is just lawless, complete lawlessness.
Lawless.
Imagine a man who came from the green grass, respected the rule of law. Yeah. A non-traditional politician, a man who came from the green grass. Well, you know, sports is character rather by discipline. That's what most people don't know. And as president, we have strength. He always said it. For you to achieve, you must be disciplined.
Must be disciplined.
Yes. Yeah, you have to listen to your coach. You have to play by the rule. If you commit a penalty and on the field, your team suffer. You know, your team most likely suffer because of the penalty you commit. If you did something very wrong on the field to another player, you get a red card or a yellow card. You know, so he play by the rules. He understands playing by the rule.
Right.
So he tread carefully, even where he make errors when when it was brought to his attention that this is an error, he retreated. You know, he retreated. So we're not saying that the government was perfect. Well, at least I can say by 85 to 90% he played by the rule. You know, he played by the rule. But they just all over the place. I mean, it's just so. Even a group of civil servants going to take them to court because they want to get them off those jobs and put the unity partition, the tiny unity partition in there. So they're going to be in the court. The whole government is going to be run by the Supreme Court. So the Supreme Court should brace herself.
Should brace herself, yeah.
Should brace herself.
They're going to hear a lot of cases.
They're going to hear a lot of cases because they're not really. I mean, by now, almost reaching, about 60 days now. You know, almost reaching 90 days or so.
I think 62 or more days now. Yeah.
Where is the
one project ready for dedication? We see nothing.
What's the document?
Stay appointing.
Yeah, but what's the document? What's your roadmap?
Where's your roadmap?
What's the roadmap that this government is being run by? What's the roadmap? By now we had a PAPD.
Yep.
Yeah. So what's the roadmap? What's the IRS? I mean, I was just waiting for that IRS to look at it.
And the IRS was announced 1 year before election.
Yeah. So, so you have people who had a framework at least the frame of the arrest, and by now they should be putting the meat, to the bone,
Right.
and it will be ready, or even to have the first draft or something for review.
Mhm.
So they're just doing their call it hey chicken. They're just operating like that. Yes, seriously. I lying to you, Mr. Gamer. These people are gonna the whole
You say what
government in
kind of
the
hair?
call
Call
it
it
hey.
head. Call it head chicken. Yeah.
Yeah, you call it chicken
The
head.
last, what
All
about
over the place.
that? You
See?
sound so funny saying that you call it hair.
Yeah, call it head chicken. Yeah. So yeah, so that's why they're gonna go around and poach and go seize Nathaniel Gil and my grave, and they will seize even the pacemaker from Paka chest.
Yeah, asset
Yeah,
recovery. We gotta recover the
asset
pacemaker.
recovery. In the what? This is so disgraceful. These are the people I'm actually calling them Bojimi now. Working right?
Uh-huh.
I know working right. But the last time I checked, I even see one of his document published in any of the renowned library, online library, university library. I see none of his document published there. No book Jimmy now.
Mhm.
That they want operating there. Even the people from Waterside say, well, I mean, even not because they are at the low economic bottom, I mean, even can say, I will not even compare them. So then we are Banana Republic. Those people in our whole government in a court, Mr.
In a
Gilmore.
court. Yeah.
In a court. Nothing
Absolutely.
Stanley
I
will do
agree.
in the government in the court. And what he need, the Lopo man, the Lopo like any George Lopo.
Yeah, George Lobo.
I mean, you should just sit down and shut up. You should find playing high, say. Yeah, 6 years you advocating for government, you can't even be giving how do you call this?
Match Abate get position.
Match Abate get position.
Yeah, 2 o'clock news carry Match Abate.
But Ma went to school. Not because
Yeah.
Ma went to school. You know that was I don't like to grade people by English or thing.
Mhm.
Some people, yeah, Ma went to school. Ma went to school. Yeah. Or you sat down in your car speaking all the BB book, what you now learn from Facebook or whatever. You even get one small certificate, 2 set.
No.
Certificate 2 set in keeping you even get it. You get nothing there. You get shame. You come here, levy off the Liberian people tax money, they gotta be paying you. Wicked people. That money will run your stomach. You say, President, we are spending that money and you are not giving it to the Liberian people. You come to power, or you to tell the Liberian people money free. We're all working for it. It will run your stomach. It will not do you no good. They pee and honker in our people's stomach. Then you're taking their money. It will run your stomach. We see it will run your stomach. Nonsense people. You are behind President. We are here 4 to 4. All of your thieves. Confused people. Look at that other boy, Jimmy. Just jump from office, go in the traffic and doing police work. Say the police can operate better than you.
Right.
Look at you there. It's okay when our people, the whole government are court government. Supreme Court, Senate, you just brace yourself, you will judge.
Brace for impact.
Well, on time when everybody tired, we just in the court because our people will impeach Buhari, a whole crew. We impeach them and get rid of them from there. Set up Indian government until the next election time. That people not serious people, man. I think really getting on my nails, Mr. Gilmore.
I know.
Just stop with it. Nonsense people. They say no ball all over the place. The football ball can't ran good government there. All kind of nice government. You go hire your own inaugural program that disaster. You go put the old man in the sun, put bulletproof on him and turn around and put you put polo on him.
They played was to put that boot. They didn't put it there.
That
boot that bathroom. They was to put that boot to that inaugural program. They didn't have one bathroom there.
All over the place, finding place to steal, to put your people to steal. No, so thief.
Yeah.
You're just pretending hiding behind book. All because that boy came from poor family. He didn't go to your city, your sympathy and your what you might call them. You put more behind the same way your brought Samuel do down. And Mr. Kramer, I always want to say that thing. You know, we the people who say we go to school, we lazy. We lazy. You want to beat the ball from the green grass, you gotta run, put your tail in your what you might call and run to American Senate to come help you. To steal our elections, store the poor people vote. Then you say you're protecting vote, you're the thief. I don't want to store that vote there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're able to run the comment. You're making posts on e-marshal website a disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Grammar disaster, post and disaster, sitting on the president enrichment with a guest, everything a disaster. This organized group of PhD and how they call it, masquerade.
Yeah. Gangsters masquerading.
Children came from Waterside. What came from Waterside, they ran better comment, and you look at your whole comment with any in the code we tire with your way pinch your old man, send him to HK. You go sit down there, your good minister in the OHK. John Lopo will be minister for Pampa in the HK.
Thank you very much, Miss Chapin. Thank you.
Go start seizing people property and taking their thing. You know, that poor girl was way there in Rivergy looking for money.
Looking for her money.
Looking for her money. She was not even working in
but you know, they expected her.
Property.
They expected her to be the one to go be running up and down in court, whereby she get whole manager for her company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now in business that you think that one person?
Not one person. You talking about?
I know they say up to 32 cars. It is
no more than 32 cars. I have seen. Well, in
yeah,
I've seen.
You will be surprised. You see the stakeholder there in our business.
Yeah.
People who not even connected with government could be shareholder of that business. You think that business that business there? Not finna alone. Now, yeah, she made business for you, but maybe that business not for she alone.
Right.
That business, other people could be shareholder. Some people in there to put their business on the street. They could be shareholder, Mr. Gilbert.
Absolutely.
So I think doing. Yeah, I think what they're doing there. They all government, Mr. Gilbert, in the court. In the court. Koti. As I say, I'm Koti. They Koti Bodo. They swear much.
Thank you very much.
All the action they challenging in the court, they beating them to all the action in the court. The incompetent people beating you in the court.
Yeah.
Look at you, they don't shame. You know your own country law. You know your own country law. You're all over the place. People.
People.
Yeah. People. But yeah, man, this is so annoying me. It reached the annoying point. Yeah.
Tomorrow, okay, except for that, tomorrow we'll have Express Your Annoyance Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Open the lines. Everybody call in.
To do all the flower, I can't make
the flower. Tomorrow we'll make that flower that express your annoyance.
Other one that you sitting outside that beef fish. Now you see beef lobster you were eating.
Yeah.
Look at you there. What you go buy beefy now? You go down one side to buy dry police to eat. You go sell out there, buy beefy because you will get 1.9 million. So your small thing what you get, you knock around money in your store already. That's what you take buy beefy. What then I go eat people? I care for the masses. That beefy you are buying there. Look, women there on the sidewalk selling their pepper making it. Why you give it to them? And now you don't care for the masses. People they care for masses, so liars and deceitful
people
there.
They lie to us. They can lie, they can steal, they corrupt.
You Rachel, you didn't see more Ali with 3 fish in your plate.
But now he the one she talking about.
That one in Western country, no, then you will get bell all around and waste your food. Pello fat.
So
what do you get right with?
They will put bell all around and waste it. Everywhere when you enter, it will do pedophile. Oh, they even consider him pedophile.
Hello, Mr. Gamer.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah.
Pedophile and abortion. Ain't go sit down.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Miss Chapin.
I was letting the people children in our play there eating that beef food there. They giving them $10, $5 just to violate. I want one person. We have to improve the children left, provide free education and YFE so the children can learn and have something for themselves. They don't want to do it because they won't be violating it.
Right. Thank you very much, Miss Chapin. Let me take this lady from Seattle quickly here. And then we'll come back to We'll come back to Apostle Seal at Tamasa. 206-2102. Hello.
Hello, brother. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you? It's been a while.
Thank God for life. Been listening to you laughing here.
Yeah.
Yeah. What going on over there is too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What going on in our country is too bad. With the asset recovering group.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the police. From time to time, being Liberia is the police. It's a police, but not a team of political leaders.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a team of political members. It's the police.
The police, yeah.
And the police now will not park every car. They know the car. They don't park cars until they park taxis. They know the cars they park.
Mm-hmm.
And a lady like, how do you call her, Fina Bono, she started her business from Reggie before she joined the outgoing government. So in Reggie doing business, she had her restaurant, she had her nightclub.
Wow.
So she helped. I know her business because I was in Maryland. And we're traveling, going to Montreal. Sometimes you read there, late, you stop there, you eat. So she helped to run campaign for the outgoing government. She run campaign, and from her activity for her campaign, strength that she was taking to work with the president. Because she run campaign Reggie. She run a campaign. She helped because she's popular in Reggie. So she started her business, a business-minded lady.
And she knows management.
What? Another woman from Reggie, business-minded.
Wow.
Because we get a go fee there. So most of this Lofien, Nimale, the parking in Reggie and Grand Crew. So she doing her business. She was doing it. So she came to Monrovia and decided that she get people to join her now to continue the business. So she started buying car for you every Monday. They put me. I know a young man in my community who go one of the tests every Monday. The men's report.
Yeah.
As for then, she even used her salary to take a loan for in the bank. So her salary was not coming to her.
Mm-hmm.
We were going to the bank. So the report from this thesis, it was what he was living by.
Right.
And you were able to even bid, continue. He was bidding before he got in the government. So from there, you were able to finish
hold
house.
Hold on 1 second. Apostle Sio.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You and Tamasa, y'all take over. Hold on. My computer just froze. I gotta.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Also, no.
Okay. Let me go ahead. Then when Mr. Gimon comes
Can I go ahead?
No, hold on for me.
All right.
Yeah. So let me continue. Mr. Gimon will be coming by in the next 1 or 2 minutes. Let me start with George Lobo. You know, he went to Liberia. He spent almost 8 to 9 months there running after a government job. He did not get anything. And there are plenty, you know, the likes of Obe, the likes of Dualu, etc. All of them.
Vanisaki.
Yeah, Vanisaki. There are plenty. But I mean, some of them they don't have the qualifications.
Vandela Patrick.
Yeah, Vandela Patrick. Yeah. All of them, no job. And now the frustration is killing them, and all they have to do is just remain frustrated and continue to insult innocent people, etc. And that is not good. You know, when Sekou talk about the section of the law, you expected Judge Lobo to come back to say, oh no, this is not the law, this is not the code. But he couldn't challenge that because he knows exactly that is the code that is expressed there by Sekou.
He probably doesn't even know, Apostle. He probably
just
talked to it, you know.
Yeah, that's it. And also, when Mr. Gimon talked about he Lobo going to college and now obtaining any degree, he jumped over that. He refused to talk about that. You know, so it is very unfortunate. You understand? It's unfortunate. You may be, you know, eloquent and you know you can speak like a parrot or whatever, but you get one certificate, you get one diploma. You cannot in it 21, let's say in the 2024, you get certificate, you get diploma, to get employment will be very difficult for you in any institution. They will not ask you, oh, because you are eloquent, because you can speak, and no. You see? And I am so happy, Rosalind, Chair and Chief Delano Tomasa and A.B. Connor. I am so happy that Mr. Gilmore, welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah. Can I continue?
Yeah, go ahead. Continue. Go ahead.
Okay, then.
Okay.
No, hold on, Mom. Hold on.
Oh, no. Mama, she want to end or she continue?
You are already in flight, so
okay.
I'll come back to her. Go ahead.
All right. So, Mr. Gilmore, I think you heard what I said about about George Lobo, that they are all frustrated. It's under frustration. So, and he was very ignorant to the law, to that code, about the section about 40-40-20,
right.
about the depreciation of the car.
Yeah.
He may be eloquent, but he does not have that substantive education. The guy loud mouth, but the education is not there. And in the case of Mike Jabate, he may not be eloquent, but he got a degree. Just an example I'm giving.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah. So they are plenty. The other guy they called Dwalu, he went there too. He said he want the government to give him almost $1 million.
He wanted to see the mayor job.
Yeah, he wanted to say the mayor job. The botting in the Liberian English, the botting. Then he came back frustrated now. He in the middle on April 29 show. Sometimes I can see him criticizing the black guy and government. Then he come back, But as I said, Mr. Gilmore, I'm very happy that Liberia is it's a sovereign nation. We got laws in our country,
right?
And so, if they are not put that asset recovery thing to a pause, then one may ask, where is Liberia going? Where are our laws? And so I'm very happy that they are now being put to a pause. April 1st, they will go to court. When they go to court, I believe I will come back on GHT again to congratulate all those people who have the tenure position, because I know they will win the case.
They will win, yeah.
They will win. And I will come back again to congratulate Patrick Sudu. I know he will win. I will come back and congratulate
his car.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
thank
they
you.
put a stay. They told to return all vehicles and put a stay on seizing vehicles.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Including the yellow taxis.
The yellow taxi cabs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Gilmore, it is very, very disappointing. That's why I'm asking the legislature, do not, I support you, Mr. Gilmore, I support that post.
Yeah.
Do not give a dime. They are requesting 1.9 million taxpayer money.
Yeah.
To put it in their pocket and go and be harassing people,
right.
With talks in the likes of Mountain College, Ellis Coffee, Cloud Mountain, all the people who have grudge against the past.
A whole lot of grudge. How you put people with grudges together?
As a recovery team, they are not independent.
That they have grudge against.
No, they are not. They are not independent.
No,
so if you want a real asset recovery team, you should have technocrats, forensic persons on that team, and not politicians. So I am asking Bwaka to dissolve the asset recovery team because it has failed already. And I know you hear me. Dissolve that team. It has failed. The Liberian people will resist. They are even become resisting. It will go to court. Nobody has the right.
Yeah, failed already.
Yeah, it has failed already. So, and
politicians together, he said
the
police.
The war crime code, something has failed.
How to do that?
There will be no war crime code.
They had to call the other group.
Yes, and then also the asset recovery thing is failed.
Right.
And the telephone booth that Bwaka built, I know that you call police booth and the Zogo. One of my sisters said that Zogo Hotel, right? That's
Zogo,
what she said.
Yeah, Zogo Motel.
Yeah, Sogo Motel. Sorry,
Normal,
not even
yeah.
hotel, motel. And it's a disgrace. No development. They are only focused on harassing citizens.
Yeah.
And this government has failed. We don't need to wait for 6 months to declare their failure. Bwaka has failed. The Liberian people's eyes are open, and they will stand up. They will stand up and reposition themselves. The country is divided. Bwaka cannot govern this country, and we are here. And as Sister Rachel and Rosalind said, and you know, there are a lot of called the head chickens going up and down, and we make sure that we go to court every day, and the law should prevail.
Right.
That's it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Gilmore.
Yeah.
And thank you, everybody. Yeah.
Let's come back to Seattle, Washington. Yeah. Yeah. Let's finish up your thoughts. 206-2102.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Gilman.
Yeah.
Thank you. So as I was saying, a team has failed. A team has failed.
They have, yeah.
The team has failed because it's the police and GSA director or any of the directors can help retrieve government property. After carefully understanding what they're doing. You should know the car that you're going after, you know, Texas. You should know.
Texas, yeah.
They're not Texas. Government can buy Texas for 8 ministers. They don't buy Texas. They buy the Jeeps, pickups, not Texas. So they just did that. They just have a list. They have a list of people that they're targeting. Kamakoji, Finabono, Eugene Nambwe. They have the list with them already in their pocket.
They have a list, yeah.
They have the list. We heard it. Finabono name is there. Even the president's wife name is there.
Yeah.
Eugene Nambwe, and you name them. They have the list. But they acted like this, that they have the list. That one is not assets recovery team. Politicians against others. So it's very bad.
It is wicked, horrible.
Then I can take them to court. He can take them to the law. Even the drivers and anybody that in that business, they can take them to law.
Right.
They failed already. They failed. And the bigger one, my bigger concern now is yesterday meeting. Yeka Kolba was there. Yeka Kolba who helped to bring the past government down. False allegation. With false abusing the president openly in the streets of Monrovia, everywhere. Dressed yesterday while the poor in meeting, while the party were in meeting, dress and follow Safoko and enter. So I'm speaking to the party, to the platform. They should never accept Yeke in CDC because he's going there as a spy. He's going to spy and can't outside again. What they say, what they don't say, then he can't outside again. Then people will be honoring him. They will be listening to him. Oh, CDC said this, CDC. They should never, the party should never accept me as a partisan. It's too soon.
Absolutely.
It's too soon. Okay, man. Even though we want people, the party is a popular party, the people's party, but not people like Yeke, who degraded our president in the streets of Monrovia. Campaign ended on Sunday. Yeke was still running campaign for Unity Party. Nobody could talk. Nobody able him. Campaign ended. Campaign came to a stop. Yeke was still in the streets of Buchanan, Riverside, all over.
Right.
Every county. I think maybe that Grand Crew Maryland he didn't reach. Nobody should accept Yeke. No. Then he be on standby. I'm praying. I'm begging. Nakako and the president and Koji, our LG, they should not accept Yeke. He's going there to spy. He's not going there with good heart. He's not going there with clean heart. He said he wants rescue. He afraid of Unity Party, what he did. Why he can't be afraid of us, what he did to us? Why he can't be afraid of what he did to us?
Right.
They say he running from Unity Party, he's taking refuge in CDC compound, CDC Party. No. After he hurt us 2 times, because of him, our how to call it, that Davis guy didn't win. Or Kennedy didn't win. Yeah, Josephine Davis didn't win. I brought tears in everybody's eyes because of him. Our president failed. Just a little margin. Little margin, Liberians, because of Yeke. Then today now he said he coming to offer for refuge because he and how do you call him say, but I can make it no. Let him be aside yet. He shouldn't come in, especially when they're having that kind of meeting like yesterday. He entered with Safoko, appealing to Jakako. So I beg you, but I relay it to them as I'm trying to call them one to let them know. They should not accept you going there to spy. You're not going with whole hearts. You're not going there with clean heart. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
We love our president so dearly. We love our president and we pray to God to come back. Some of us praying by that time we should be back in Liberia to help run campaign. We love him. Nobody going to support him anymore. Cannot come back to come rely on him anymore. And that the after recovery, they shouldn't go close to him. I said again the last Sunday I said that man acquire his property from what he started with. You should go to red light. That place they call open store. That alone can be you multiple houses.
Yeah.
That system building that may have the full up renting can pay you anything you want. So they should not run behind him for property. Enough for them for he work for it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Great input there. Let's go to Australia, Mars SP Payroll, and then we'll come back to Joyce Lomage Wim, Solo Senior. Mars.
Yeah, Mr. Gamer.
Yeah.
Good afternoon from Australia and happy Good Friday to everybody on the show.
Happy Good Friday to you. Would you enter Friday tonight? 12:45 a.m. here.
Yeah. Well, we almost 3 p.m. here though.
Yeah. We AM.
Yeah, so we are ahead of you guys, and
plenty hours.
I'm just listening. Yeah. You know, Liberia problem is just complicated. I was laughing at my sister Roger when she was getting angry and expressing her anger and all this stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so my heart, she's the one that always on the show begging, oh, you're not do this. Seeing her today,
Thank
you. So angry.
Thank you. Thank you, man.
She actually do that.
I said tomorrow I express your anger day.
I was so happy when Sarah was getting vexed. I said, thank God.
To express that anger tomorrow. All the one she be holding. And so when we express our anger, she will be like, oh no, you shouldn't do this, shouldn't do that. Look at Mo Ali sitting over there with our food in front of him. People talking about, oh, like, yeah, plenty of fish. Yes, that's just plenty and fish.
Yeah.
So the poor people that can't afford the plenty and the fish. Now the same thing they rub it into their faces.
Yeah.
Even it's a plenty and fish. The poor man out there can't afford it.
He can't afford
now the same thing they are telling us not to do. Now they're doing today. They're clapping for each other.
Mm-hmm.
They're in a meeting saying that, oh, person, we are did this to them, so they will have to do it. They are revenge. They are on the revenge. Oh, they doing their time. They did the same thing, so we'll do it to them.
Right.
Somebody myself are talking about it today. I told the person they are going the wrong road. Because person, we didn't just drama and put people on the road. Person, I went through the process and got some of these things they wanted. They didn't just go and say, okay, today we'll go and grab people's car, especially Finabono cars are over there. It's not a government car, it's a private car. You have not established anything to tell you, say she took money from the government and bought this car. There's no money that missing to say Finabono went and stole money from the government and bought the car, so you're going to get this car and seize them. There's no documents.
It's so wrong.
The sister that was just speaking, they get people names in their hair running around with it. Even going, some of them, their position they post their own, those are that they going on Facebook talking about the people, they were in the office, their office not good, the office not clean, posting them. They made our out of his office for 2-3 months. The office been dirty. Doors means like bread doors that then one day you not clean your whole house can be able to clean the doors and put in the house. How about the office who have been, in there for 2-3 months? And you go there, you can't clean the place, taking picture, posting, talking about him. Oh, the office was dirty. The person out here didn't keep the office clean. Are you for real?
Yeah.
Are you going to set it clean off or you want to do the Liberian people job? The thing Braga looking for, seriously, Mr. Gamer, let's say Roger said they will end in the court. Like, bro, whole situation will be in the court. The whole says yes, will be in the court. Because everyone getting angry about these people. Look, going to sack people from job with no reasons because they are seditions or supporter of President Weah, or because they talk about President Weah, you should just look at them and fire them from job. Yeah. Is there anywhere in a book that says that if you support the government, you can't work in the government? And they said the government was government of continuity. They're getting so sad now. They're not taking the thing they're looking for. It will happen because we don't want to go back to the back days. But Waka and his people, the old man not even know what's going on around here. They're sleeping, and they put doing their own things. How are you wrong, government? You sleeping, and the other person are doing everything. Kula Fofana, who is there, who thought she would be the best press secretary, La Maningo and Va or Kula, she's speaking English. How did they get going on the website? Chapter she put in there. You can't understand her English, you can't understand her sentences, misspellings, double. I don't even know how to say it. And they say that the educated people that came on board. Yeah. And the educated people like you, they are the dumbiest, sorry for my English. Yeah. They are the dumbiest government official we have ever seen in the Liberian story. The president, we had to say he was a footballer, a president. The people were okay. He impaired people could speak good English, could read good English. Yeah. But look at the smart and the educated, the intelligent people, what they're doing out there. The whole world laughing at us, Mr. Gamer.
Absolutely.
I get my Nigerian friends and when they come there, they follow me because of my job. We have to follow me. Now they more in the politics. When they scan they say, but what going on in Liberia? What going on in Liberia? I mean, life as you are living, man. It's so sad. It's very sad, Mr. Gamer. Bwaka me, I don't quite impressed. He will not be my president. I will say lie and clear. Bwaka will never be my president. I will not call him president. Every time I put the old man Bwaka and the respect I get for him. He's not my president. I will say lie and clear. Anyway, you want to carry me. I said in Australia, I get my president, my prime minister here. If I want to call president in Liberia president, we have my president because he's the one and demonstrate the presidential in Liberia. Nana Bwaka, he said now they're doing nothing about them, using him playing like a checkup. Yeah. They came to do better things for us, but they are not doing it. They say they came to rescue, but now they are not rescuing. They're putting our lives at risk. Look at rice prices. Look at gas prices. They can't boss and they're chasing them on the street. Yeah. I think you can come out and say, okay, we gave you 12 months to leave the streets and find a place so you get them directions. You say where you can put there. You can't just get one money and drop this people from the street. Where you spending to get food from? Yeah. Where you spending to get money from to feed their family? You grab that picture and drop it and bust it and take it and carry it with you. Carrying it with you, you're not even giving it to them. Unless you want to change things, you call these people and tell them, say, okay, we are trying to do this. We don't want you people on this area. We don't want you people at this area, but we'll find spot for you people in these other places. This is what we do. This is the process. We follow it. And you remind the people every day that what the people do in our country, like what system works in the football country. You get your drum with one money, it's okay. Today, when I want to see you start taking that thing and busting the drum and pushing it away. Is that what they want? The same thing they did to us that 250,000 people left in it. We are displayed today. Right. They want to continue their life for us.
Absolutely.
Sorry, Mr. Gamer. Yeah, it's kind of scary and rampant and stupid as well.
Absolutely.
You don't know where to put it. You want to go do even think of carrying a business in that country. You scared they will destroy it.
Yeah.
Small thing that happen, you're seeing them putting your house on fire. You're seeing them throwing things at you. They will never stand to discuss. They will never stand. They are full of disruptive and destructive behavior in our country. That all men need to put together and reconcile all the division he's talking about. The country is divided 50-50, 17,000 for and anything. That's an 8,000 for we'll go back, we'll take them from in our ballot box and put it down. We'll know it was 50-50. They should stop listening, and the American government now they're doing nothing, listening, they're not doing anything. Now, before they not see them, they now have plenty press conference or and Sonny out there. But everything going on. Came out our in like when 400 people when they came 5 person in that place. They put 400 people down, but I can't say nothing yet. We were saying they came 5 and we talk about 70 people died in a few days. He is not talking about anything on that one, nothing on that one, no message, nothing. We are not hear from them. When it happened to President Wiata in Nimakande, the next day he was there. He declared a money day for these people. But you saw the party, the opposition were on Facebook, writing crap everywhere. But then when they quiet, nobody saying anything. 70 people died, nobody saying anything about it. Yeah. But just seeing people car on the road. Yeah? Gregor Coleman, our in-line Mr. Gamer. Gregor Coleman, that man. Our going on the beach that day or on the Saturday. That man and a group, our skier in the car, I thought I was Sunday. None of them just going to a bar to drink. They took the whole street, God, now will come in our hand. I have to say, what's going on here? My father have to travel. I'm not joking, Mr. Gamer.
I know
it was on February 13th.
Yeah.
February 13th. And like this thing I was scared in front of the bar. They're going in ahead everywhere. Back the car in the middle of the street, no one could pass. He got there and said, I'm going to go find out because I know he went to see to go find out there. He said, oh, my man, John, that dream of yaking the dream. He said, no, I take my family to the beach. He came by and said, my darling, don't be scared. I said, I was scared. I said, people, the young one there to drink. I said, really, I had drinking looking. And another word, then I'm not bad thing. They will not be correct. Just to go drink, you open your car on the street. February 13, I'm not lying to you, Mr. Gamer. February 13.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
What should be behaving like that?
I know. Thank you, Mas SPP
Thank you, Mr. Gamer.
from Australia. Thank you. Let's go to Joyce.
That's power abuse.
I know. Lomage.
Rapoka we want, Rapoka we need. Rapoka we want, Rapoka we need. Mr.
Don't see national, I can't be all scared.
Nobody will tell me, say, Joseph Boaka. I know what going on. Every order that go on in that street at Joseph Boaka. They see where the people, the 3 missing people die. They say, Joe, we have to the 3 children kidney, and they go ski for under the water, and you start the kidney, Mr. Weir, for 6 years. Every order that going on in the street at Joseph Boaka. You know everything that going on. But yet, I can tell my sisters there to drink cold water because I know some my fair the way she thought today. She added a real cool woman. She said she couldn't make flour today.
Yeah. Who you calling Oma?
You are fair. I'm helping. I call for class. I want to tell you, just take a glass of water and calm down. Because I said they're going to make flour. The people who won't care our pressure all right now. No. Because by the time we do this 7 months, be there, then our pressure will be taking medicine for the rest of our life. So that we hold our peace until tomorrow, Mr. Kim. Until tomorrow, we express ourselves. All the women, we kind tomorrow, we deal with Boaka. We're not dealing with nobody else like Boaka. Because everything that going on in Liberia, that Boaka doing. Boaka hit they go almost dying, he get it go sore. Boaka hold CPP break down. Boaka want the United Party is divided today. Boaka hold the country is separated. Boaka is not a united people. All Boaka therefore is for his children to be rich. For him to get money at the bank, and Katuma to be tying and poking not make on office. That's all Poka wanted for. He get that for Liberia. He only wanted to get money and the things that he can pay their own job with Mr. Poka. With your age, subtract your with your age, you still will not make it with him. Even if you die, we will change you. We will order you in the graveyard, Mr. Poka, in Germany. All I can tell you for sister, you drink cool water. more will express ourselves.
No doubt.
Let the men be quiet. They just listen to the women. They just blushing the thing. Mr. Gilmore, most of what you want to say.
I'm telling you. Yeah.
Okay, well, all the Australian players here today, you bring juice or water, yeah? We'll express tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Lena Addison Outlet, she said, why people keep saying GMB don't know what's going on? He said, well, of everything that is going on. Now, why I put his picture up for you? The picture know that he aware of anything?
Yeah, well, I'm a bit of job.
The picture know that he aware of anything?
We'll put it on
let's take our next
a wicked plan.
A wicked plan, I know.
Yeah.
I just talking my own.
Vindictive plan.
A wicked plan.
Oh, man, you know,
612
for everybody now.
75
All of people ain't get it
765.
right.
Is that my twin sister? Hello? 612.
Yeah, that's a new number.
Oh, okay. Welcome. Rebecca.
Thank you, Papa.
How you doing?
Thank you. I'm doing great, Papa. How you doing? Everybody doing?
Bye.
Yeah, okay, man. Thank you for the show. We are talking and we will not get tired because we started the talking and our people didn't listen to us. And we're watching. Here's the issue, and there's a lady, a marketeer who was complaining. What have you had? They don't have gun, but they will use medicine to fight the soldier. They can even bring the army out. They will not leave the street.
Yeah.
These are the things that men look at.
I heard her.
Yeah, and these are the things that men look at. Say, myself, I used to sell in the street. Our people been selling in the street for saying what it means. Something I needed. Thank you, rapper town or something. So we can drop our Ghana boys from the street, but we can build market and limit the street for us to be able to carry on development for people to come, so investors to come in the country. But our people, they didn't listen to it. They didn't even buy it. They didn't even buy it.
No.
They look at it to be like he don't know what he's doing. You understand what I'm saying, Mr. Gimmick? Like the CDC-led government, they don't know anything. The people telling them, first they say, I said I can buy my pepper from inside the market hall. I hold it on the street, they buy it. Nobody beating me, nobody spoiling my market. The man know what he doing, but they said no. Look at the market he did, Omega market. And carry on extension. They didn't stop there. The city mayor went and put the waterside market. Build a tank and thing just for the street to be open for people to pass around. The same market there, they say it was not good. Look at the West Point market. Then let's go to Douala market. And they when anytime I listen to the recording, I get angry in my spirit. And I say, you know what? They posted the child say the man will not sleep. They the second sleep too.
No.
So the marketer really voted against this president, Mr. Gilman.
They had 17,000.
Yeah.
So I said that for I said, wow. So the evil, the good the man gave us, the evil that we pay him, and that won't coming back to us too. Because when you point your finger at somebody, the big finger is coming back to you.
Correct.
That's what happening to them. So this is the beginning of their complaint. But the only thing, what I'm saying, Mr. Gilman, in their asset recovery team with that economic freedom fighter chairperson, who is he, Martin Collins, Mr. Gilman, it take me back to 1990 war. Because when the war came, that what was happening.
Right.
It was not a good thing that somebody said, oh, we're coming to remove the late president, you know what I mean? But they left the reason for which they came for, they left it and they started going against
or after Liberians. People that died in the war, they were not government officials. We were not working in government. My uncle that was beheaded in front of us, he was not working in government.
No.
My cousin, confident D uncle, my cousin, that the rebel beat with mortar pencil in front of us and killed in our village in Iraq. He was not government official. But the witch hunt that killed the thousands of people, 1990 war, that's why the people bring back. So it just take me back that today I said I want this. I said, whoa. So I went on, what is it, the Nathan Spring. I went there and I said the same thing, what I'm saying here. I said it on the show. I'm telling we now. I said, we know, so we got to be careful with the people. Because during the war, they just look around when you're looking good and say, oh, the way the person looking good, maybe not maybe, the person looking good, they work in government. They don't want you to do supporting it. They look at your good baby, they say, oh, that government official baby, they on fire. That have most people homeless. Even my sister that I live away here in the States. Some people frustration kill them. Kill people, children, kill people, relatives. And today, we were able to come on this side. That's the same thing that they bring it back in different form. And the Bible, Mr. Gilman, right? Before I can lead us, right? Before I can lead the line, right? Those that were carrying on the killing, the innocent killing, it was not the people there. Our country children, our own children, our own relatives. When I say relative, our own, what is the native boys.
Yeah.
They're the one they were giving drugs to kill their own people.
Kill their own people, yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? It's the same thing they're doing. Who is Martin Colley? Even that one who say economic freedom. Yeah.
Gonkwe.
You see what I'm talking about? Yeah. You see the trend I'm talking about, Mr. Gilman?
Martin.
Martin, you understand me?
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Sorry if I will call people name. It's not the Urins. No. It's not the Cummings.
No.
You understand me? It's not the Boaka. Even it's not Joseph Boaka children in the street.
No.
But our country children. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they are the one that were carrying us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Papa.
No doubt.
We are getting there.
We are getting there, absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you.
Solo, you're a panelist. Hold on. You're a panelist. Let's take Emmanuel Tia.
Yeah, Mr. Gilbert, how you doing?
Good. How you doing? From there, we go to Arthur Drogba, and then Mohammed from UAE. Welcome. Let's hear you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Gilbert. Yeah. You know, Mr. Gilbert, when people say Boaka doesn't know what is happening, I always say that you guys are lying. Imagine what Boaka did recently, the appointment that he just carried on, the local government structure that he's serving in Bofa. Those guys that killed citizens in Bofa that the case say in court, Boaka appointed it.
Yeah.
There's somebody was sitting here and saying Boaka didn't want Anthony. Boaka knew very well that Emmanuel Gokwe has been one of those that have been threatening President Weah. That been threatening citizens. Mm-hmm. He went and appointed him to be asset recovery. You don't know that Boaka want confusion in the country. It depends really want peace in our country. He really appointed Emmanuel Gokwe, Martin Colley, and Clark, the councillor. The councillor, he knew very well that this guy working President Weah government, and he will fire from the job. So he appointed the man for the men to react. That's what Boaka is doing. It's not all for peace in Liberia. Look at the behavior that the guys are exhibiting in the country. Just a rebel thing. It's no different from NDFL war. It reminds me about those days when people walking, when you're walking, they say, people are taking the shoe.
Yeah.
General, I get you, they get you. It's not the day that we're about to see. So look at, nobody should say, Baka no, Baka is a well. Baka know that he can't make it with the government. So he work official in the country. So that was people will say, oh, the people disrupt the main government and this is why nothing happened. That in 100 days, promise he made, he will not fulfill it. So he's looking for private payment. That's what we're doing. Mr. Gilman, thank you. That's what I have to say.
Thank you very much. Let's take Jogwa from Virginia. Jogwa, how you doing?
Yeah, Mr. Gilman.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for having me again.
No doubt.
It's been a week again in our country. But I really don't think this is something that surprised many of us. I think the bulk of the Liberian people voted or never voted for Bwaka. We saw this coming. I mean, this is something we spoke about. What do you expect if you're talking 80 years old man who served over 40 years in government that people had no idea was even in government until Ellen Johnson started making him VP?
Yeah.
No one knew him. And yet you say this guy is capable of running a country. Look, here's a fight, right? If you fight for something, anything you believe in, you fight for it. When you fight for something, you protect it.
You protect it, absolutely.
Joseph Bwaka did not fight for this presidency. Let's be realistic. He never fought for it.
No.
He sat down, people supported him, people gave him money. This man never fought. He barely made effort to be president. He spent no money.
The man did not go in the entire Southeast.
That's what I'm saying. He made no effort. So something something you want, you fight for it. When you fight for it, you win it, you protect it.
You're protected.
There's a reason why you fought for it.
Yeah.
He did not. So he sat there and this thing was given to him by people because, again, and he knew people gave him all this money. Nothing is for nothing. It's just a common thing, and it's just kind of sad that we find ourselves in a situation that we might have to deal with for the next 6 years. And it's scary. Right? You have a bunch of people who have sat down, they spent 12 years in the previous government, they earned nothing, they did nothing with their money, and a group of young people came into power for 6 years, did a lot of good things in the country, and they can show what they did with their money, and then people come in and they're angry.
Yeah.
Out of anger, look, Mr. Gilman, these people were saying these things before the elections. They made their intent very clear, even before the elections. They knew what they were going to do. They came with anger. They came with revenge.
Yeah.
They came with an agenda. And they are only executing it. Right under the guise of Joseph Bwaka. I believe some of the things Bwaka may not even know, but he knows. He's the president. I mean, you should be aware of everything that's happening. If you can sit and say you're putting together, look, this is what happens when you don't have leadership experience and you say you have leadership experience. People say Bwaka was here for some more years. He continued to shoot himself in the legs. This entire government have been a cluster F from day one.
Yeah.
It's just every day they shoot themselves in the legs. All right.
You saw talking about shooting themselves in the leg. You saw that press release today that said these appointments supersede all other appointments we made in the past in the same position. but you talking about shooting themselves in the leg. It reminded me.
Yeah, but that's what's happening though.
Yeah.
Every time the thing is, it's like they're trying to get quick wins. Like I said before on the show, there is so much of a horror for quick wins. They keep shooting themselves in the leg. asset recovery,
yeah,
it's a good thing for the country. It's not bad. I don't think we're against it. But the process, the way in which you want to implement it is so wrong.
It's so wrong.
It's so ugly. It's so biased. It's witch hunting, right? You do it in a hurry.
The
should be a process.
WIA government gave the LACC the teeth to investigate corruption, to prosecute corruption.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
The new act that created the LACC, the new LACC, empowered them. All right. So how can you say the WIA government did not do anything against corruption?
No, the WIA government did more than that. Let's be realistic here, right?
Absolutely.
But you have to understand, again, that's what I'm saying. These people came with grudge. They had these like bad intentions. They sat there, they were just angry. Oh, you see these young people that don't nothing, they're driving this car, they're building these houses, they're working for money. Go on to this. Young people these days get a little money. Look, there's a given. Even young people that sell gasoline in Liberia, they have a mind of their own.
Yeah.
They want to buy land and build.
Some of them are doing it already.
Yes. So imagine if Kim Boy had said gasoline, buying land and building house, how much more young people who serve in government in Liberia, why would they want to do something for themselves?
How is it okay? How is it okay for Darius DeLong, office manager, when he became senator in 2020, will go to the bank and take a $250,000 loan? It's okay for him. But it's not okay for the mayor of Monrovia, Jefferson Koji, to do the same thing to get loan. He's the mayor. He's not working under somebody.
Yeah.
How is it not okay for Jeff Koji, but it's okay for Darius DeLong, office manager?
But again, it tells you how far from reality these people are.
Yeah.
How far from reality these people are. And why it's so, I don't care about this government. I care about our country.
Absolutely.
Just look at the numerous of mistakes they continue to make. They came with the whole WECC thing, and they don't even know. They have no clue how to go about that whole work economic. They have no idea.
What did I say about it here? What did I say about it?
Well, it's still nothing will go nowhere.
Okay.
Tell you something.
We said it from day one.
But again, I said the thing. I said Waka is fighting so hard to show win that in the first 100 days, these are things that we've done. No, man, you've done absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing. Don't fool people. In fact, you've actually screwed things some more that you met in place than you've actually even helped the country with. You and your people have screwed things more than when you took over. They are confused. I told somebody something just before I leave. I said, George, we have set the bar in Liberia so high.
So high.
Setting things in place that is going to make it very difficult. I remember last year, you and AD in Monrovia, I said, George, we have set the bar so high in Liberia that any government that take over, you have almost zero excuse for why you cannot succeed. Why? Because George Weah did not pass around and come to the White House in America every day to beg for money.
No.
George Weah found a way to use the resources available to him to pay people tuition, pay civil servants, and keep electricity running in that country while still building roads and hospitals.
Yeah.
In that country. So you can't come and say, oh, you're depending on America, because that's what we know. That's what most of these people know. It's about come to the USA, beg for money all the time, lay prostrate to America all the time to understand. Why do you think this thing is happening in Grand Cayman, the US Embassy, they can't even say anything? Because again, once you sleep, once you get in bed with the devil, what do you expect?
Yeah.
This is where we find ourselves. It's just very sad that unfortunately, people sat there and look at this fire. This guy who said he's gonna go cut fire off. That image. Just the image you got on the screen there, right?
A fireman.
Yeah, this is the fireman. He's gonna go rescue, and there's fire all over the country.
All over the country.
All the country. You can't help. No water in your truck. There's no water in your truck. The truck is dry. The truck is empty. No fuel. There's no fuel in the truck.
Fireman.
No fuel, no water. Yeah. These people came to destroy the country and they said it came to rescue the
Yeah.
poor people. It is very sad because there are people in our country who did not vote for Joseph Boakai, who today have to deal with all these bad decisions. Running after people who are doing great things in the country, say you're doing asset recovery. Did you go to GSA?
You're right.
Did you go to, like, in fact, do you even have any type of plan in place on how you're going to recover assets? No. A bunch of dumb people woke up, stay in the street, and just start doing dumb things.
Yeah.
Because again, you have no direction from leadership. When the leader have no idea what he's doing, those who follow him will go down the cliff. That's exactly what's happening, Liberia. And it's very sad.
It is
We all
sad.
just have to pray. There have to be a different strategy. I listened to a sister who called earlier before me about Yega Kuluba. I hear Yega Kuluba saying all the crap in the country. But here's the reality. This is the same man who for 6 years insulted the CDC government, including the president.
Yeah.
And said Boakai was going to be the right person. Few hours after putting Boakai in office, the same clown start passing around misbehaving again and just talking. Why is it true the thing he's saying that makes sense? Is he telling me he didn't know everything? Joseph Boakai told him he lived on loans.
Yeah, he did.
He lived on loans. So if now Boakai is living large, why are people surprised? These are things that we saw. We spoke against it. We talked about it. I got friends today who were supporting Joseph Boakai who cannot call me. They can't even talk anything about the United Party government. I know friends. No, I know friends who left this country and went to go get a position. It's like they are back here now, back to work.
Yeah.
Position did not come through. They're all angry. Some of them sit today and say, you know what, we are doing really well in the country. I said, no, the reality is beginning to hit.
It's beginning to sink in. Yeah.
It's sinking in. The Boakai government is also beginning to see the reality of what the We Are government went through. But
look at the argument they presented in court that the cabinet authorized the president. Eh? I thought it's the other way around.
Mr. Gilman, we as a people, two things. We have to pray for our country, number one. And we really have to come up with a strategy on how to keep this current government in check. I think they think that a bunch of cowboys, a bunch of sheriffs who now have power in their hands, they think that we are back in the days when anyone can step up and do anything. The warning I got for them is this. Liberians are no longer afraid of anything. I can tell you this. Number two, there are days when we used to be afraid of the U.S. Embassy, right? When the embassy speak, we are afraid. The ambassador, we are afraid.
Right.
These days, people are not afraid to call the U.S. Embassy out. That should tell these people that, those days are gone. And we can sit in the U.S., we can go back home. We will not be afraid to call America out if America does something wrong. We will not be afraid to tell the Boakai government when they do something wrong that they are wrong. And this is just the beginning. I like the fact that they continue to shoot themselves in the leg. This is a good thing. I like this thing about the U.S. Embassy. They have always been biased. I think what I said earlier is this, right? The George Weah government never lay prostrate to the U.S. Embassy, Mr. Gilman. You know what's up? We are running here every day, every second, trying to beg the White House for money. And these people are used to keeping people in a position where they can step on your neck. You beg for money all the time, and then they got you. The Boakai government came from here. They were running beyond, the Allen White and all these guys to put them into power.
Yeah.
So they depend on these people to run the government. The Weah government never did that. They literally high in our country. They show to the Liberian people that look, we can raise money in our country and we can become better. The Boakai government, this United Party government, they have zero excuse. And people are watching every move they make. They can rest assured that all these shenanigans they're putting around here trying to say they're recovering asset and just damaging themselves, everything will come out to haunt them. They say the evil man does live after them. Rest my case.
Thank you very much,
yes,
Mr. Jugba, Arthur Jugba. Thank you very much. Let's take the gentleman from UAE, Mohammed.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Gilman. Good morning to the entire team.
We're not taking no more callers, please. We got to go to our team of analysts and panelists to conclude. No more callers. It's 1:22 a.m. Yeah, go ahead, Mohammed.
You know, Mr. Gilman, it's sometimes baffled to me to hear people saying that Joseph Barker don't know what going on. Just not only about Joseph Barker know about it. Joseph Barker the one that giving orders for every single thing to go on. Joseph Barker is the one that getting that order.
Right.
You cannot say Joseph Barker don't know about the stopping, even if he was not on the scene. But then he hear it. What will he respond to was Patrick Sudo car?
Yeah.
What will he respond to was Finabono car, Finabono tested? Those tested, Martin called, I mean, those tested, the Emmanuel Gongo Mel was saying that, oh, they are government vehicle. Those tested resemble government vehicle. It resemble government vehicle. You know, the people taking power with a kind of envy and hate.
Somebody say the body tested them for the police, but Finabono took them.
But then you had to go to court. It's simple. Go to court, go to GSA. Go to court. Or you go to GSA. You see, I have my friends that are very close to me have one of that GSA for work and pay. For work and pay. You see, it's not that you say, oh, they are feeling pay for it. No. Because of the position or the woman, so the company will having that trust in her, giving her the vehicle.
Yeah.
If you finish pay, when she going to you should put her on a commission there. When you finish pay, if you see where you pay in 1 or 1.5 years, you take your car. She turn the original document to you. That's why they were saying, oh, they buy the car and they did not get original document. The woman will always give you the photocopy. She had the original.
But we were here in
See,
America.
I have my friend.
Yeah.
I have 2 persons working with that with our company. See, and secondly, the woman was doing business before coming to power. Or tell this, does she have budget in her knee? She have budget? How will you say she steal money to buy the vehicle? That she was minister or she was this? Somebody that working only her salary she depending on. Then you accusing her. You know, nothing those people will show in that country. Only hatred they own. Nothing. You listen to information minister yesterday. The rubbish he was saying that, oh, Joseph Barker will do all possible because, you know, 2029 he will not run. You see the kind of you see the level in which they are going. Yeah. They're doing this so that Liberia will rise out and bring chaos in that country. And when they continue this, well, enjoy the Supreme Court, they pull horse to it. If you don't go to GSA, go check. Oh yeah, SYZ get government vehicle, call SYZ, bring a government vehicle or bring this that you get for the government. Bring it. But you're not doing, you go stay in the street, you started embarrassing people.
Yeah.
What that for? Because I hate. So because I was nobody, I was renting 2 apartment. If I get to any 2,000, I should not save money to build house, or I should not do money with my business. Is they good for Matthew Cody that are not working? Nobody know. The income of what he paid that house with, you are not doing it, nobody know. What about somebody that are working and he pay his own or he running his own business? Yeah. So we are going to the level that LeBron have been developed. And they hate in Liberia now in more than Sawadino because the man there is a common Sawadino criminal. He get nothing. But got a criminal Sawadino. He get an envy Sawadino. They get growth for people Sawadino. Yeah. They get growth for people Sawadino. They get growth for people. That's how Sawadino do. Don't do something to Sawadino. They say, oh, they finish with it. They will never finish with it. They will never finish with it. That's how Sawadino do. So that's a level in which in Joseph Barker. He came up with growth. Joseph Barker was in Liberia when they did not president. We are with VIP long. What was his statement towards that?
He has
people
not
say
said
he didn't do it, but the
anything.
man knew about it. He happy. Everything that don't be surprised one day, president. We are maybe in a comfort. They just stop and say they care for the government. Don't be surprised. You will hear that one day. Don't be surprised. Or maybe you're going through the park. They stop and they say you cannot enter here again because if they can deny him. VIP long is the more decent place. If they can deny him that. Why about park? Why about PHP?
Yeah.
Don't be surprised one day when you say, oh, they deny you or they can't in, they pull him out. Because Joseph Barker happened. People are telling Joseph Barker came into power to pay their way. Joseph Barker, I mean, for President Weah. That's what that's the whole Joseph Barker plan. Joseph Barker plan is to pay their own President Weah if they need to President Weah going in jail. Because see, when you went America, VOA were interviewing, when Jim Butler asked him, do you know that the election that went in the country heavily developed? What was his response to was the people protected their vote? In here, he said, oh yeah, when I go back, I'll call the president, so we say that we'll make peace in the country. He said the country, people defended their vote. That was his response.
Yeah.
That was his response. So you think that kind of a character of Joseph Boakai came to recognize that country? No. The man even want to divide the country more.
The man witchcraft.
If you want to divide the country more, people kill in Lofa and you gain a job. Do you know the confusion you are bringing in Lofa, in Foya? Do you think the people that were killed, their family, will get their people peace? No. Lofa, Foya is on a time bomb because I will not say entire Lofa, but Foya is on a time bomb. Anytime Foya will collapse because of the growth are there. The growth are there. You see? Don't feel say because he made a position and people will be a following. Nah. People will plot against him. He might kill him. You don't know. You don't know.
Yeah.
So Joseph Boakai, nobody must say what going on. He don't know about it. He know about it. He giving the order to Kevin. That's why when happy, you will never see him say anything about it. Because if you say someone not know about something, then something happen. You have every year you respond to it quick. You used to see President Weah. The moment something happen, you don't know you will respond to it. But what has been the response for that former criminal?
Right.
What have been the response? Nothing. You will never hear nothing for that guy, nothing for that old ratting old man. Somewhere in the 90s, and they say they sounded now. For the past 6 years, they sounded now. For the past 6 years, they sounded now.
Thank you
So
very
6 years
much.
will pass before you go to 1 year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll open the line early tomorrow. Thank you.
Yeah, Mama right there with you.
You did. Wilton Ketter.
Hey, Mr. Kevin, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. Yeah, Mr. Gilman, the Asset Recovery team, they were defeated and they will continue to be defeated. Just
absolutely.
The government is also defeated. I keep hearing everybody all around when they're trying to address Mr. Boakai. President Boakai has been experienced and they put this for some more years to him, his credential. So I think how Joseph Boakai served 40 years. So I need to do some research. Because just according to Joseph Boakai, he walked from Lofa County to Montserrat County. He walked. If he was born in 1944, what time did he walk? There are 10 years to his age in 1954. So he was 10 years old, a 10-year-old child. Can he walk from Lofa Foya to come to Montserrat to go to school? At what age he started school? TWA has never been an elementary school. It was always from junior high level to senior high or even middle senior level. So when did he go to school from elementary all the way that he walked from Foya to come to the place? And how long did he work in government?
Yeah.
So the people saw us a product with deception. And Liberian poor bought it. And this is what we got. A man who, in his mind, that he has to retaliate. Any little thing he has to pay them. 2, this man has no fresh idea. He brings on people that were just agitating yesterday for economic justice. He brings them into government. And they are acting like rebels, arresting people and taking people's cars, for all being giving people due process. You know?
Right.
So I'm just to the place in the government is like somebody said on the show, if they do not handle this thing with care, it can blow out of proportion. And it can be devastating for our country and our people. But Joseph Boakai does not have time because he got nothing to lose. He's not young anymore. You know, nobody can pray, nobody can determine when somebody will leave this world.
That's why you want to bring everybody down.
He got blood and much time here. So he said, I will do anything to make these people angry and in the name of rescuing this country.
Right.
I can do any and everything. And that's the mistake the Liberian people made. And like our Paul said, yeah, you make a bed, how you lay down inside. So we got it. We got it on us. But again, we will support the former administration and the former president if you stand strong. Because it is our country. We got people there. Some of us have invested in that country a lot. And we cannot allow that country to go back to his knees. We have to stand up and continue to advocate and put these people on blast, and even our international partners, put them on blast so they can do the right thing for our country. Thank you, Brother Gilman.
Thank you very much, Wilton Ketter. Thank you. Solution.
Yeah, Bob, how you doing?
I'm good.
Mr. Gilman, I would like to quote the great Marco Aurelius from the Roman Empire. He was talking to his daughter Cecilia and said, if you were only born a man, what sort of Caesar will you be? You will be strong.
Right.
You will be tough. And the girl respond, I'll be just the way you want me, Dad. That's what Bouaka is doing.
Mm-hmm.
The American people look at him and say, Bouaka, we know that, my man, you know where we don't want to recommend for Eddie to make you VP. But if we give you the presidency job, will you do as we say? Will you do the right thing by us? He said, I'll do exactly what Papa America wants. Then he's there. There is the executive order that created the asset recovery thieves. It's illegal. You're gonna say, oh, let arrest Marco Gilman because he wearing a penguin tie, a looking clean. Let arrest him first and then ask him where he bought it from.
Where he bought it from, yeah.
Why? You're going after former ex-official, former government official. The people you're going after. Why you can do a little bit of investigation? But look at what the man who's supposed to know everything, the lawyer. These people can't read anything. They are gangsters for the whole past, Mr. Gilman. You're telling the court that there's no such law. You're forgetting your own procurement codes. Maybe he's forgetting the same case that in a Supreme Court. If the Supreme Court decide today, it becomes case law in the country. You don't know that.
Yeah.
You don't know that kind of stuff. So these are the people we put up front. People worry about, oh, they're doing this, they're assisting this. Look at what Finabodo did. You see her go to court? You see her talking about it? No. She said back the management for that company is the one that taking on the government. See how embarrassing that is? People would have said, oh, she's throwing her weight around because she's a former the people that crying, the marketeer that crying say, oh, we will not do this. I say, if Bouaka put even the AFL in the market and start whipping them, I will clap. I will call him bravo, Mr. President, bravo. Bravo, you're doing a good job. Because this is the rescue they want. So we have built all those markets, but he never push anyone out of the street. So we have go to the market and tell the people, say, my man, what you need? Yeah. I'm actually my name, George. My man, we all have to take care of the thing here. When we get inside, it will be better. I will find a way to reduce the tariff in there so that you can register for some time before you start paying. All that was not good for the Liberian people, Mr. Gilman. It was not good. When they say breastfeeding, President, we have picked up the phone and called Alassane Ouattara. While they were going around, they were demanding the advocacy groups are there, democracy group. What are they now? They're all silent. The U.S. embassy is silent. They're just smiling because that's what they want. People have their little ant farm. That's Liberia. So when the ants are in line, they find it difficult of putting fear in them. So when they shake the ant farm, everything going left and right, they know how to control them. You can go right now. Everything that going on, executive order, this. The only thing that they don't understand that my brother said, the previous speaker, that George Weah has set the bar so hard.
Set the bar so hard.
For any president. Today, the Supreme Court challenging the government lose. That's not the first time. We have the former justice, associate justice, we have the former senator, former minister of state, Gloria Sky in jail today. The old boy club that Mr. Gilman that you grew up in is finished. That old boys club. And man, what would say that what they would do? You suffer all on here. We're not going to suffer it. Keep that aside. We're not going to suffer that old club. The new club that we were not here, but we're here. We will speak. These people are talking nonsense with confidence. How can you say that? Oh, the Tenure position that your own president that's sitting next to you signed into law by the government. That is not a right. Why make it not a right when it's in the law? So everything that in the Constitution, then Article 13 and 17, they're not right. you don't have the right to protest because the president, the cabinet can order the president to just overturn it. Because that's what you're saying. The cabinet will authorize the president. Are you sleeping? The captain is giving order to the general to take care of it.
Yeah.
When you are peeing in our faces, when we are not complaining, it's fine. But don't tell us that it's raining. That's tabata. That's fokuki. You are ruining the government into the ground, Mr. Gilman. People talking about Yeke Koluba. My president, George Manuel, we have said CDC is not an integrity institution. Everybody forgetting that. Yeke can, dirty water can put on fire. All the people that talking Yeke Manakan. Yeke is the one that get out there to campaign for Bwaka. The only minister that went to the southeast by themselves to go campaign. Zip, nada, fokuki. All of them side in the office. When George Manuel we get out, then they follow him with the president. Even some of them from Grand Gile never step in Grand Gile until when the campaign time comes. So when Yeke come to meeting, he can spy. The CDC don't have a nuclear codes that they're hiding. No. The CDC have a structure. So anybody, even Zoko Gaka in one job, we need that number. Y'all look at the number, the big job we are with. Less than 17,000.
Yeah.
And I use every one district. Mr. Gilmore, the people that are getting angry say, oh, this one. Walker, he been like that from the beginning. They make up the letter for 40 years and deliver that letter to the man's son. When that time there were no telephone pole.
Yeah.
So if that man, if there was text messaging at that time, he would have saved that text message in the cloud, Mr. Gilmore. This is the man we're playing with. The man is the one we call Kuji, that Kuji here. He's not going away. He's going to tear down everything. And the people around him, they think that, oh, Bwaka is doing it to George Weah. What did George Weah say? He said, Kalasco, next time we come back, we'll go through to the ordinary Coco. I don't need a VIP area. You're not doing it to George Weah. George Weah get to Rome, he's King George. He get to Europe, he's Papa George. Any place you go, people bow to him. He come to Liberia, we call him a man. We call him a woman. But then you reach to Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, the people, they will bow to him because they know who he is. We own him, we don't know his value. So I don't care what people that cry, Bwaka don't do anything. Bwaka says, yeah, that's the mandate that we gave him. You voted or not, Bwaka is your president. You put him there. You may disagree. Yeah. You put him there. Mr. Kilmer, we have to be serious. The whole thing that started about Bwaka. Our uncle then, who lab was sitting on here, started the whole thing, dividing up the country. They are coming again. They are coming.
Yeah. Look
around. Why you think all those countries are pulling away from them? Because they understand. The young people in the country woke up and said, look, but the young people in Liberia, especially Morovia, they are jokers. They are value-driven people. None of them have integrity to say, look, I will stay here. I don't care about what you Mountain Cody, you EFA, whatever you call yourself. What are you talking about? You can't even put the country first. You are putting your organization over the country. What kind of human being are you? In the great United States, Republican and Democrat don't always agree on everything. But when it comes to when push comes to shove, they will stand up together. They will say, no, you can't mess with us. Mr. Gilmore, all my brothers and sisters that are getting angry, don't get angry. Jawia is the smarter person. He saw this coming, and he wanted to take a sanitizing wipe to wipe his hair clean. Jawia that didn't need pilot. When they brought Jesus, what Pilate said? He said, this man had committed no sin. I found nothing on him. Right. But what did the Jews say? He said, if you don't kill him, we will report you to Caesar.
We'll report you.
I wash your hand. Jawia wash your hand on the bureau. Why they crying when they say pay $300 for PHP? Don't cry. Just say, yeah, Bwaka rescue, bam, and pay. Bwaka rescue, we agree. That's what you were doing. Tuition, yeah, you'll see, all the budget, 93% of that budget had nothing to do with development. At this time, 60 days, we were looking at Redemption Hospital being a grand opening area. Dedication was going on. We are looking at 14 military hospital. We are looking at 25 specialized doctors going overseas. Children running to the senator office, they stop because their YC were paid. They open an area that you can go for tutoring before you even go take your test. Everything was paid for by government, but we did not like that.
No.
Our market said it in the market did not like it. They want the Abuaka, they want the UP government that was telling us, say, look, y'all are nothing, y'all a bunch of joke. The mass was right. This is just the beginning. Going, police arming themselves, acting like to say they are in foreign country, a diplomat coming in your own community. Patrick Sedu used to go there and talk to the people with no gun behind him. None. All he had a white shirt and a hat underneath his arm and talking to the children, saying, look, we all have to work together. In America, we call it community policing. You carrying gun like to say you in charge of the government. At 80 you carrying, they used to put fear in us. They used to enter in school and beat people from there, drag them out of school. Mr. Gilman, we tasted that. That's the same thing coming. But you know what? We thank God. The internet. Maybe they will lie again and cut the internet down for some months. Just so they will do what they want to do. People are dying in our country, Mr. Gilman, and the regime enjoying it. The American government, all the human rights group. I don't want to talk about ECOWAS because ECOWAS are the Western poor puppet. It's a watchdog with no teeth.
Right.
But it's sitting right there. Things happening. None of these people standing on to say, hey, wait, hold on. What's going on here? But it took the court today to stand on the Supreme Court. Maybe that's what we need the Supreme Court to stand up to say, no. These are the same people that president can appoint. You think that they're not afraid that they can be removed by some kind of way? They're afraid, but they have to do the right thing. The court standing up. What about the Senate? What about the House of Representatives? They're all quiet. They're all jokers. They're all 1-point fingers. I don't see any CDC lawmaker that holding anybody accountable for anything that happened. So yeah, the court benefit with Isana that the new language in Liberia. Trust me, people that used to be afraid of court, you must go back to draws to where because it's about to go off. That's why the American Kevin has said it's about to go off. Because now, if the manager for a Finabono company can defeat you, you think you will go take Eugene Nagbe passport and he will not send somebody in court to defeat the government? Right. He will. Absolutely. He will. Yeah. Mr. Gilmore, I want to give the chance to my brothers and my sisters that are online and thank you guys that you guys are there talking. We will not get tired. We have to talk. We have to tell the people. But the people, they have to understand that the sour pill that they brought, it's not just Marco Gilmore, Atosoro, or Dinaro, or Rosalind, or Abraham Conlon going to swallow it. We are going to split it into 4 pieces. You will take your part of quarter. The whipping that will come for you when they see you move in the street. We don't want to see anybody on social media crying and say, oh, that's why you're doing to us. No, that's why you're putting there to do. You're putting there to kind of whip you and say, your country people, you're moving from here. And my sister, Rebecca was right. They don't use American soldiers to shoot us. They use the same Yagbaglo, the same Bawe, the same Talu. You know, that the people they use to shoot us. They're not using different people. No. Our own kind. You see government officials, young people, because they not eat their money with cookies or peanuts. They went to Ghana, they went to Senegal, they've seen it. So they want to do something tomorrow. So they keep because you give a who's crying because he saw a lobster plate and he can't afford it. I don't know. He cried for more arena because more arena.
He was stingy to spend money.
And now, CJ, Mr. Gilmore, CJ, which means you practicing economics. He don't have it. But you alone have.
I mean, the man was deputy minister.
Yeah, but you can be minister if they pay you today and your paycheck go to a payday loan. Then you managing your paycheck, Mr. Gilmore. You in America here. Huh? If you get paid today, then you in the D-trail or having a crop. You spending it on the young getting. You're not managing your money. But when people left in Aburu, when they look at it, they go take a loan and say, look, I want your 5-6 apartment here. It will give me money by you getting my paycheck for the whole year. The bank accepted. When Carrasco are doing it, they look at the future because they can leave government. Right. But look at all the yokos that are doing it. Go see all of them live in zero house. So when they see the young people, they say asset recovery. No, you're just jealous. You're jealous. You're angry because you can't do it. You're in government 2 months, 7 days now. What you about to do? No budget that include development. The RRO, you're working. Huh? Nobody talking about what y'all do it. Maybe y'all build an overpower bridge to connect SKD. People not talking about it to add yourself to the project. The roads. 60 days, you got 67 days. You only have 33 days left. We'll see. Rain coming. We're going to April. But can't start hitting in Southeastern. You tell them, say, oh, but Southeastern, they not vote for me. They defended their vote. That's what you're going to tell them.
Absolutely.
Mr. Gilmore.
Thank you very much, Solution.
Done.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bob.
Time is fast spent. Tamasa, take it away, my man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The watchman.
Yeah.
Yeah, it been a lot. You
Goodness.
know, it been a lot, and it is just great. It's so great to listen to our people from different aspects, and weigh in on, on what continue to happen in our country. But one thing I just want to just pick here is, I think, uh the forces of good enjoy a massive victory on Thursday. The issue that has to do with the asset recovery, uh, it tells me that, look, the institution of governance, there are people, men and women, that have character, integrity, and moral. And that is why I want to extend my gratitude to the Justice Chimo Yusuf Kaba, who first looked into this issue with the whole, the black guide, confused Janjaweed militants who continue to plot on the street of Morovia and hijack people property.
Where can that
And
we?
Janjaweed, and there's a hammer that fell on Thursday. It's not 2 by 4, but it's 100 by 100 hammer for Yusuf Kaba.
Yeah.
That the streets of Morovia are clear. You don't find people who have 3 overlap bellies running on the street, waiting in the evening for a huge cassava fish and get merry make. These people are off the street today, and they'll be up the street until we can go into this matter on Monday.
Right.
I want to extend our gratitude. The system is in place, and the reason being, the wise man, and we have said it before. I think one of the callers has said it, that President Weah have set the bar. The bar is not only on the basis of development, infrastructure, road connectivity, and other things, but even so, when it comes to the governing process, the way he served his country as his president, he believed in the 3 branches of government with their unique ability to operate on their own without interference. He respected that to the core.
Yeah.
The wise man. You not see him taking phone calling in, people exercise their function. And then you find a 80-year-old man who grew up under the True Week Party, been indoctrinated with different ideology. He had been in power in the area for so long that he cannot understand what system he even said honor. As everyone said, he only became known clearly for the 12 years that he served as vice president, that he was not removed because he was there on the basis of the Constitution. This may not understand anything, and everything is just upside down. On day 1, he fainted. Day 11th, in February, the women on the street going upside down. He doesn't have no clue how to mitigate that crisis.
Defense Minister.
Before we bob our up, you find people, just Unity Party people, they just gang themselves running to every area, want to bundle people out of their offices, turn around about tenure, and just sitting.
Yeah.
And as he's sitting, just numping, and things just going on. Before we go look, then you talk about asset recovery, immediate effect, $1.9 million want to dish out. And you just found people who have no reliance, no court orders, running on the street. Then they say the men are experienced men. Experienced by what? It is not about the longevity in public offices make you to be experienced. It determines what kind of orientation that you have accumulated. If you come under a bad mentor, you accumulate bad experiences. And this is what we are faced with as a nation. Regrettable. It's very sad, Mr. Gilmore.
It is.
Very, very sad. The entire country is upside down. This is the worst ever administration that you take office in 2 months' time. There's no clear, defined agenda to address the plight of the people that you say you want to rescue. Thing prices going up. He confused how to even say handle the educational sector. The main first project, he go to something a rubber boot and put on the street. And he said a project, 100 days.
100 days deliverable.
This is a thing that we just saw. So my sister Rasha said getting, trying to loosen up. I say, yeah, Rasha said, why? She's right. I mean, we are up and we're supposed to see something that a little bit encouraging that will be worrying. But what we are seeing, oh man, it is highly regrettable. Before you realize people enjoy police shooting people. You know what? For 6 years, we have not seen police fire. Under President Weah gave people water, food to eat.
Yeah.
With all of the threats against him, that they would drag him on the street of Monrovia. They would do this, they would do that. Peaceful citizens agitating for their rights. So that you to go in, try to know what is happening, fix it. You open fire on these peaceful citizens. And today, even the international community cannot address this particular issue. Even the civil society in the country, the religious people, and there was sometimes when I said, but bro, we are in trouble. Because in times like this, where we find people, neutral people, like the religious sector of the country, comes in. But nothing.
Nothing.
We prayed that the biggest opposition political bloc rally the masses, build and mend fences, come together, let us stand for our people. Bwaka has no clue. He does not understand what is going on.
No clue.
He's still numbing. And his son now is the new prime minister in the country. We heard that he buying mansions in less than 3 months.
Yeah.
Traveling private jets up and down. This is the country that we see. I'm just giving this summary. India, just 3 months. This is the country now we have seen. We pray that the CDC Legislative Caucus and all the forces of good at the National Legislature. I listened to my party chairman today. And so we have to use all the legal ramification, all the legal means to address our issue. And then when everything fails, and then we can use the political means. This is where we are. But thank you so much, the wise man. Thanks everyone. I just want to say hi to one of my nephews, James Kakula Smo. I want to say he's right here in North Dakota. He's at Jamestown. I just want to greet him this morning to say happy Good Friday to him and his family. And all our people, Confidently spoke, I think 2 days ago. It really touched me. I just want to close on that. What you say, Lord, it's true. We continue to advocate, but we shouldn't forget about the CLN. The CLN should serve, as a group that will refer to unity in diversity, that will be able to speak on behalf of the Liberian people. We can do many things that can address some of the major concerns. While we speak, we can still put our words in actions. And pump can be built. Something can be built to enable our young people to go and study, like a library and a lot of things. So, Mr. Chairman, let me say thank you so much. It's been a great time. I just want to say, Roslyn, Rachel, I really enjoyed it today. I want to see you loosen up sometime.
Absolutely.
Tamasa, you won't put me in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah, man. The lawlessness, I want to even get over.
Yeah.
I mean, people who think who they be masquerading or competence, educated. You just come to power and everything going against you like that.
Everything.
And multiple appointment to one position. What the meaning of that?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I got a new subscriber on the YouTube channel, Seka Jusu. Thanks for subscribing there. And,
So give us the iron drop.
Yeah, iron drop.
Well, iron drop. Yeah, see, and I planning something about right people to
Whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your. Come on, come on, come on. I know you're sleeping now. You gotta whip us some more, yeah? Okay, let's go. The people fool us. The people lie to us.
The government betray us.
The people fool us, the people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they can lie. I said we tired with their lies. We tired with their promises that led us to a lot of damages. We tired with that speech they preach indeed, and now unique they deceive us.
The thing we saw it frustrate us.
So why does you lie? Why does you steal? Why does you allow the citizens to beef? You see, we just tell you that why we voted you. But you fool us, you screw us, you use us and later on abuse us. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. They lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie. The people fool us, the people lie to us, the government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they can knock the world. No one to trust. My people don't want to hope on. Nobody. My hope that I have been broken. Telling you, brother. So where are the schools? Where are the roads? Where are the jobs that they say they could afford? But they're too selfish. The people tired with their rhetoric. People tired, they tired. You see the reason why we ask why the government betray. They have enough of time, but yeah, then instead they delay. People suffer. No work, but people crying for hunger. Look at. Your vision and your mission, your intention to the nation, they poor. You got nothing to show. Nothing. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. They lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. They lie. The people fool us, the people lie to us, the government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they can knock the world.
We tired with the promises that led us to a lot of damages.
We tired with that speech they preach indeed, and now unique
they deceive us. The thing we saw it frustrate us.
So
why does you lie? Why does you steal? Why does you allow the citizens to beef? We structure you. That's why we vote you. But you feel us.
You use us, you use us and later on abuse us. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask.
That's the question we ask. Valentino, if you are watching, give me a call on the WhatsApp line, okay?
The thing we saw, it frustrate us. So why can't you lie? Why can't you steal? Why can't you allow the citizens to breathe? You see,
We just tell you that what we will tell you. When you screw us, you use us.
You use us and later on abuse us. So why? The government should lie. Why?
But that's the question that we ask. Well, folks, that does it for us here tonight. Thanks very much. Our team of panelists and analysts, all of the callers, distributors of the show.